hold on.
I'm giving it a look right now. You can't see it, but I'm getting it.
No, we're live. It's just I forgot to.
No.
There we go. We're good. We're fine because I forgot to reset. Windows 10 fucks everything up. Okay, I don't want to hear it. There.
I can sympathize.
Just do everything you were doing. Go.
No, now I don't want to. I ruined the whole vibe, Mike, and it's your fault.
What isn't my fault? All right.
No, it's all your fault, Mike.
Anyway, hey everybody, welcome to the night session of Galitaia. Despite Mike's awful fuck-ups, God, jeez.
Whoops.
We're gonna be going at least for a little bit here without John, who will be arriving once he's off of work. So he'll be here at some point, probably. Don't know exactly when. Until then, did he ever tell one of you guys to play Carter, or am I just being Carter?
He never asked.
We talked about it.
And then he never said anything.
Very briefly talked about it. And
Yeah, that's
completely passed it aside. To just
I can be Carter, that is fine, as long as he's got his sheet updated, which I think he keeps.
Just be very moody.
It's not even wrong.
Yeah, to be fair,
The character has reasons.
the character has good reasons.
No, I know.
usually.
No,
Yeah.
I know that. I wasn't
Yeah.
being a dick about it.
Jeez,
Like Carter's,
you dick.
just like Carter's
Like-
moody.
Yeah. To be fair, we said that about just about everybody.
Sunlight all the time.
Secret to playing Norin is just kind of be a dick.
I don't know. I mean,
Try
he
and
sort of got this
occasionally
up to
troll
date,
your
but
friends.
not entirely.
To play as
I
Zarn,
know what he should.
think of the best possible move and do the opposite.
Think of the best
Play as Zarn. Put yourself in really awful situations.
Put yourself in harm's way.
And then blame yourself.
Yeah, be Zarn, blame yourself for everything.
Yeah. We'll have to have a discussion soon about that.
It's all my fault. I wasn't cool looking enough. Oh, I don't have enough tattoos yet.
Yeah. Covered in tattoos.
Yeah.
Oh, there's just
But
so much of it is.
He's got 2 full sleeves and his whole torso at this point, don't you?
I knew he
Yeah.
had a lot.
Oh yeah, I forgot about.
But what
that.
about your
Other
bum?
No, I think you're the only one with a butt tattoo. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Carter does. That hasn't been revealed to me. Anything's possible.
It could happen.
It could happen. All right. So before we get going, does anyone have any announcements?
I did a thing.
A thing?
Yep. Well, you should know about it. I posted it. But
Wait,
if anybody wants to know what the hell Bree's thinking about, she has a blog,
Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
which is at galitaia.wordpress.com.
Ooh. Check it out, everybody.
Check it out.
I took the stuff from her journal and put it there, and then I've made a bunch of other stuff that works backwards to fill in the blank spots.
Yeah, Tracy's
That's
been
why I've been listening
rewatching.
to my
Yeah, she's been
episodes.
rewatching old episodes.
Yeah. I'm still awesome.
Why?
That's fair.
I'm also, I have leaked Yu-Gi-Oh skills now. So that's kind of... I
But you
destroyed...
believe in the heart of the cards?
I do. I destroy 10-year-olds' dreams
You've activated my trap card.
at my day job, so that's kind of what I do now.
Destroy kids in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah,
Oh, you're such a good teacher.
I know, aren't I?
A true bright light, guiding the way for tomorrow's leaders.
Yep. Fuck those kids. Activating all my trap cards. That's it.
But does your deck include Exodia?
It does not, because I'm not a
Okay,
chump.
well that's probably good because that's the
Blue Eyes
really
White Dragon?
shitty set of cards. Exodia is just not any good. It doesn't make any sense. Why would you ever put 5 cards you have to have at once? That's crazy. I mean, I know it's instant win, but it's still crazy.
Hey, John.
Oh, hey!
Hi.
Hey, he's here!
Hey!
They let me out early because apparently they didn't want to pay me for the extra hour because then I'd get a free lunch.
Retail!
That's,
Yeah, that's retail. Yeah.
that sounds right.
Yeah.
Because I asked, like, like, I know I'm working till 9:30, but da 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 da. And she asked somebody else, like, so when did he get here? They said 3, and they're like, yeah, totally. Get out at 8:30, because then then you get a lunch, and I'm like, okay,
sweet,
I'm okay with that.
Yep.
So what I miss?
Everything.
We are not even in recap yet.
Awesome.
Yep.
Continue.
Do you have any announcements,
dead.
John?
I have a fucking job.
Yeah, job.
Jobs suck.
and my feet hurt.
Yeah, probably. That sounds right.
Sounds about right.
Indeed.
And I'm glad that Zarn didn't get me, or Mike didn't get me killed.
Oh.
That's true. But that sweet, sweet Dur gonna make your feet feel better.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, so next thing is no dice giveaway tonight. We'll be doing that in the next session of Galitaia, which will be 2 weeks from tonight. There is no session next week.
Which is good because I haven't actually talked with the boss yet. So
yeah. I will not be DMing next week. So you guys can do whatever the hell you want, but I won't be there.
Interesting.
You guys can just stream yourselves spamming performance checks for 3 hours.
Oh my god, that's happening.
Especially stories involved.
If you insist.
Oh, that would be actually something that would be rather really interesting to see is Norin or BV, because it's Norin. He's in control of Norin, so he'd be the catalyst in all of this. To essentially have a side story where we all go to a tavern and have a dance off.
He's got plays. We were supposed to do one, and we skipped out on it.
You did. You totally did.
After we
I went back and did it
room.
over the break. Thank you very much.
But you did still skip out on it, technically.
I did. I made up for it.
You did.
Also, for what it's worth, if we actually can get people together, I can probably run a one-off.
You guys figure that out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out after the game.
Yep.
Let's
Cool.
fight a tree.
Anything else? Any other announcements?
God damn it.
I'm joining Roll20 now.
Yay, good. I'm going to set the recap now.
Let's kill a tree.
The party currently is deep within the water plane in the depths. After a whole bunch of shit, actually, Bree has found herself in a pact with a being known as Sekoroth, an ancient creature that remembers the ascension of the gods themselves, including the late ascension of one grinning skull. The Sekoroth has tasked Bree and thus the party with removing and cleansing a section of the water plane that has been poisoned by some of the servants of the grinning skull. In similar fashion to some plant-based contagions that the party has seen before on the prime material plane. So the party currently finds themselves deep underwater in a poisoned section of the water plane where inside the rib cage and under the shell of a deceased and decomposing dragon turtle, large enough to house effectively an island when it was alive and on the surface. After making their way through some fields of various types of strangely aggressive seaweed and other undersea plants, the party has found themselves in somewhat of a clearing in the middle of which is a tree. No leaves, no foliage, just branches or maybe roots, they're not sure, it's hard to tell. But a tree, nonetheless, underwater, growing into the rib cage of this creature out of its shell. And that's where we left off, and we'll begin tonight by having everyone roll initiative.
What if we say no?
I need a character token to do that.
Just roll a dexterity check.
Hey, also
I'm
bonus from last week.
gonna...
Guess who remembered to get his marker manual for giant shark stats?
Was it you?
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
I know. I'm proud of you too. 4.
4? Okay.
Yep. Shout out to giant shark stats for having +0 to Dex.
Oh, I forgot he's still a giant shark.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm staying this as long as possible. I only get 2 spell slots.
Dexterity check. Pew! Oh, alright.
So remember that I'm at 119.
Not terrible.
I don't have my dice rolled out. I feel so unprepared.
I feel so unprepared.
You are not prepared.
Oh, shish kebabs. Hold on. I closed the thing. And now I open the thing.
Do you know why the pirate failed his test?
Why?
He wasn't prepared.
Oh.
You don't need to do puns in this game. Mike.
I know, I
That's
felt-
Saturday.
I just felt like it.
When have we never not had?
Write
fun?
that one down for Saturday.
Indeed. Indeed.
Okay.
Stevens.
Bree and Zarn. Which one of you has higher dexterity?
Probably Bray.
I've got a 3.
I've got a
Yeah,
1.
It's almost entirely great.
Bree.
Alright, so...
Carter.
So right now we have turtle head, turtle shell, right?
You
and
you drew something out last week, but I
and
think
then we've
Quad's
got-
deleted it.
tree.
Probably. Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Is it? Okay.
I know it's not scale. I just wanted to.
No,
yeah.
In terms of tree, was it like a legit just tree growing upside down out of a shell? Because I don't know why I wasn't picturing that.
Yep, that's
I was
exactly what it
picturing
is.
like giant roots that we were at.
So-
Okay, cool.
Like I said,
That
it's a
makes
little
sense, yeah,
hard to tell if they're properly roots or branches because they're long and stretching and there's no foliage on them whatsoever, just like the previous types of trees like this you've seen. They've always looked sort of boathy. But there's like a trunk and shit that you can definitely see. Does that make sense?
Yep. It does.
My turtle is
All right.
perfect.
So, we'll go ahead and get started. Bree, you're up first.
Wow, that's I don't know if that's ever happened before. Is Carter within 30 feet of me?
Yeah, you guys are all fairly close together at the moment. Approximately, I would say 80 feet away from the tree.
Cool. Then I will cast haste on Carter.
Oh,
Yay!
man.
Carter's
All the
amazing.
movement speed in the world.
Want me to-
Anything else on your turn, Bree?
I will give inspiration to Zen.
I wanted hasted tank cleric.
Well, I've considered between you and
I know.
Carter, but I think probably Carter can do more with it.
Oh, absolutely. It's
I'm just gonna.
It
put
just
my
amuses
info
me.
on haste.
I can do a maximum of 5 attacks. Oh shit!
No, I rolled an 8 on my die.
Oh, I really wanted to use that one though.
I rolled. It was an 8.
All right. Haste. Oh, an 8. Okay, hold on. Let me see what that is. Give me a moment.
Wait,
Huh?
hold on. No,
I
no.
rolled,
Roll the wild magic dice.
Oh,
I
sorry.
rolled
So
an
you.
8. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You
Sorry.
don't
Yeah.
use
Okay.
On my
Yeah.
dice.
I'm not using
One
that one.
is
Never
nothing.
mind. Does not trigger. Your wild, because your wild magic does now, in fact, trigger on only ones. And I was like, ooh, a 1.
Yeah, no. I don't usually click off of that sheet.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's fine. I just. Okay, cool. Anything else in your turn, Bree?
No.
Cool. Zarn, you're up.
Okay. I would like to swim so that I'm on the shell. Like, hold on. Let me draw a picture where I want to go.
Okay.
What I want to do is I want to swim so I'm kind of like here.
Okay.
Okay? Within 30 feet. And I want to use... Hopefully this works. I'm going to use my 5th level spell slot and slam Thundercrack into the shell and cast Destructive Wave.
Okay. Hold on. Let me look at what
Oh, no!
the wave does.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Okay.
Notice you've dropped out of roll 20.
I hit the back button by accident because my mouse is
Oh,
dead.
Yeah, totally been there. I've done that thing. I have a scroll wheel that if you push it to the left, it goes back. If you push it to the right, it goes forward.
Oh my god. that
Which
would've
I'm sure
made it
somebody thought was
shit.
good functionality, and that somebody's a dumbass.
Okay,
Yeah,
hold
I
on.
just press the button on the
It does-
side to allow me to click back on mine. For some reason, it just moves over a tab.
Yeah, I'll say that works for sure. Yeah,
Okay,
I'll
so
do that.
let me. Where's this? And there's the. I should have a spell thing for it. Let me just click it.
Jesus Christ! You have 5th level spells already?
I do.
Shit.
Boom.
Do you?
He's
I-
only got one
It
level of
doesn't,
multi-class.
I
doesn't
don't
he?
know how other classes work. I don't know.
So
Other classes scale the same way as long as they're full casters.
yeah, so the tree makes a Constitution save, and it's going to take 14 thunder, and then 19. I'm making it radiant.
Okay. Give me a moment. Let me look at the
Wow,
thing.
14 on 5d6 seems bad, but yeah, that's 3 1s and a 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a 5th level slot, but I don't know any 5th.
So the tree succeeds its saving throw.
Okay, so it takes half.
It takes half, and you're doing radiant, I presume?
Yes. So it's 7 thunder, and then 8, 9, 8 radiant.
I will call that'd be 10 radiant actually.
Okay.
19 halves rounded up would be 10. And then the thunder is going to have to again due to resistance.
Okay. Could I also make an intelligence check to see if the radiant seems to have done anything?
The radiant definitely. Oh, actually, the radiant did seems to do. Make a check actually because it's a tree.
Okay.
It's gonna be hard for you to tell.
+0.
That's not bad.
Yeah, so it seems to you that the thunder was not terribly effective. It did do damage, but not super effective. Whereas the radiant damage was extremely effective.
Haha! It's super effective.
Yes, that.
All right, I turn back to Norin, and I want to yell, "Bring the power of the light!" And that's my
I'm
turn.
a giant shark.
He's currently a shark.
I still yell it.
The giant shark looks like.
Bring the power of the bite.
I said
The
bite.
giant shark says, no respect. No respect.
Okay,
No,
and that's
nobody.
that's my
fine.
turn.
I appreciate the front of your field.
Okay, Carter, you're up.
Not a giant pig,
Let's see that.
which is legitimately where I first heard that joke.
I'm disappointed that none of you
What
know
it was
Capricorn.
Rodney Dangerfield. Was Rodney Dangerfield reading the Three Little Pigs?
Carter, you're muted.
I don't know. For some reason, I was thinking 3.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry, my dad came in.
Oh, you're good.
So, I'm channeling a little bit of Liam with this. I have action, bonus action?
Action, Jackson.
You
Should be
have
action,
no,
action,
You have
and-
action, bonus action, and if you use your hasted action to attack, you get 1 attack with it.
Okay, because like
You can't double
I can
bonus.
well no, because I'm a monk, so I already have 2 actions. So it'd
No,
be
you
like
don't.
well, so it's
You do
attack,
not have 2
attack.
action.
Yeah, I
You
do.
can effectively without using your bonus action, you get 2 attacks from the first action,
Yeah.
your regular one. You get a 3rd attack from your hasted action, and a 4th
a
attack
bonus
from your bonus action. And
Okay.
if you use flurry of blows, you can get a 5th one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Is Flurry of Blows a
Um,
reaction?
So in order to do the bonus action, one of the attack actions has to be an unarmed or with the quarterstaff, correct?
90%.
As long as you're using a monk weapon or an unarmed
Okay.
strike.
Well,
Yes.
because I thought about doing something else too.
Oh, like
um,
doing a spell and then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd let you get away with that if you wanted to use your.
So like quarterstaff, hasted action, spell, and then
But
bonus
your
action.
hasted action cannot be a spell.
Yeah, his action has to be an
Attack.
attack.
Dash, disengage, hide, or you use an object.
Okay.
So you could
so
use
I
a
can
magic.
spell,
like a magic
monk
item to cast a
weapon,
spell.
bonus. So spell, monk weapon, bonus action attack.
Yes, I would
Awesome.
allow you to do that.
Okay, so Carter will swim up to the tree, and he can definitely get there because holy shit speed.
How fast can you go?
Should be
Oh,
100.
Yeah, you
I-
do.
I can move 50.
Movement. Yeah.
I have
Without
a
dash.
normal 100 feet of movement. So
Yeah, you can totally get right next to the tree.
okay,
for sure.
so I'm gonna roll my dice out after this because I don't have any. It's weird. So for the normal attack, god damn it, god fucking damn it, people, you're gonna have to wait. Yes. So
that to us for a second. They really.
No, it's my parents calling out doing something, but they're waiting. So normal attack action is going to be inflict wounds.
Okay.
To attack, I don't get advantage because of haste, right?
No.
Okay.
You get +2 to AC. Your speed is doubled, and you get the
Okay.
extra attack and advantage on deck saves.
Gotcha. All right. So 1d20 plus 6. Oh yeah, that's a natural 17 plus
Okay, this is
6
just for
is
inflict
23.
wounds. Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Okay. And then I need to get. That's a D8. That's a D10.
What type of damage does inflict wounds do?
Necrotic.
Necrotic.
Okay, so I won't let. Just don't roll. You hit, but you
I had
reach
a
out
feeling.
and it doesn't do anything.
I had a feeling. Just wanted to make sure.
Yep.
All right. So then.
So you swim up real fast and you take out your hand just to, like, with this spell power in it, and you touch the tree, and you feel the spell go off, and it goes into the bark, but it seems to have no impact.
Okay. All right. And then because I'm not going to take the bonus action to extend it, I'm going to hit it
Okay.
with the shorter bow staff,
Mm-hmm.
which is +9 still, but yeah, it's a natural 16 plus 9
Yep.
is 25.
Yep, that hits. So you can go ahead and
6.
roll both / all 3 of your attacks if you're going to use flurry of blows.
I'll use Fury of Blows. Why the hell not?
The fury of blows.
First unarmed strike. That's a natural 19
Yep.
plus 8. Second unarmed strike. That's 17 total.
That does hit.
Okay. And then
So roll damage for all 3 of those. One.
bow.
You got one.
I also get sneak attack
Why?
because Zarn's there.
Zarn is 30 feet away.
Yeah, I'm 30 feet away from it.
Oh. Right. Oh, actually, hang on a sec. Let me look at something. I
You know, I
hit
I
it.
usually complain about not having stuff to do, but I'm
I hit it
more stuff to
Mm-hmm.
on the very first one, and because it hasn't gone yet, it's an automatic crit.
Yes, it does, because you are what level rogue? Yeah, because you have assassinate. Yes,
Assassinate.
yes, it is
So-
an automatic crit because it has not taken a turn yet. That is
Yeah.
correct.
So, haha, max damage. So
Nice.
that's and because I have, oh, I don't have advantage. I keep forgetting I have advantage on it. Where is it? Downward. There we go. All right, so I rolled a 6. Do you want me to double it or roll again?
Just double it.
Okay, so 12 plus 5 is 17 on the monk bow.
Okay.
First unarmed strike, 5 points. Awesome. Second one, 9 points.
Okay, so 5, 9, and 17.
Yep.
So that's
41.
And my attacks are magical,
yes.
for what it's worth.
Yeah, they do. They do. They hit and everything. It doesn't seem to do as much damage as you might have hoped.
I had a feeling.
Yeah, you get the impression that
Damn
this
trees.
is well warded or protected in some way, or just naturally resistant to a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
Um,
then that's his turn.
cool. You're done. That makes it the tree's turn. Or yeah, Breeze, Arn, and Carlo went. Yeah, it's the tree's turn. So I need. Hold on. Mike's not here. Damn it. Okay.
God, he never is when it matters.
No, he's really not. Okay.
Roll the save for him.
Carter. 22 hits you, I assume.
Yep.
Okay. You take 10 slashing damage and 5 poison damage as suddenly from the ground underneath you, one of those flat green strands of seaweed just emerges and slashes you.
How much total?
10 slashing, 5 poison.
Okay, so
And Zarn,
Yes.
I need you to actually no.
Yes.
Does a modified 20 hit you, Zarn?
It does not.
It does not.
No.
Okay. As you see, one of those sort of brownish red coiling strands of kelp just appear from beneath you and reach up and attempt to wrap itself around one of your limbs, unsuccessfully.
Okay. Also, my shield of faith is gone, right?
Shield of faith.
I forget when I
You cast it as we were swimming up to this. How long does it last for?
I feel like
What's the duration on Shield of Faith?
like 10 minutes.
I will say it's gone. Yeah,
Okay,
I'll say
so my
it
armor
probably
class is
took
still
about a month
20.
to get through everything. Yeah, so then it would hit exactly.
Okay.
Okay, so then you are currently grappled then by
Okay.
by one of these strands of kelp. And that will end the tree's turn. Norin, you're up.
All right, I'm a shark. I'm gonna roll, walk up, swim up. I'm gonna bite it, and because I have blood frenzy, I get okay.
You get what now?
Flavor concept. Does blood frenzy apply given that I'm attacking a tree? I have advantage on melee attack rolls against any creature that doesn't have all its hit points. Specifically, what it says. But like, if you want to,
It's a tree.
have blood, I'm fine with that.
I'll go ahead and give it to you. That's fine.
Yay. Okay, so 27.
Yeah, those will both hit for sure.
No, it's one attack, but that's my advantage.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Yeah, it's maybe 10 plus 6. I think, yeah. So it's that 14 piercing.
14 piercing. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
And then I'm gonna.
Again,
how far away from it?
Quite
Was
as
I?
effective as you'd hoped.
Yeah.
Ask again.
How far away was I?
Oh, how much movement does a shark have?
50 feet. 20 feet.
Oh, you would not actually be able to get there. You'd have to dash to get there.
Oh.
You could get next to it if you dashed, but
Well. Wait, can I swim and attack the kelp that's holding Zarn's leg? And then leave myself 30 feet away from it for next turn?
sure.
Yay!
Yeah, you do that, and so you go ahead and bite at that. I'll say that you managed to 14. Yeah, I'll say that. Yeah, I'll say that severs it. That's fine.
Okay, cool.
Zarn is no longer grappled.
Yeah!
And I'm gonna use. Then I'll just stay next to Zarn.
Yeah, that's you. That got you were able to get precisely close enough to Zarn,
Yeah.
pretty much.
I couldn't remember how far we were.
Whoa.
So now I'm 30 feet away from it?
Yes, you're about
Okay.
30 feet away from the tree.
Cool.
At this point, I need
That's
everyone
legitimately
to
all I
make
can
it. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Poison.
This plus 5. 9. Fuck off.
Yes.
Flat 20 rolls are not working for me.
You got a 9, Norin?
Yeah.
Okay. Carter? Okay. Everyone saves but Norin. Norin, you previously were. I told you were feeling generally ill, yes?
Yeah.
You are now
Shark was feeling
subject.
kind of sick.
You are now subject to the poisoned condition.
Okay, so what does that mean?
So what that means, for clarity's sake, you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay, and when I turn back into a person, is that going to still apply?
Yes.
Ugh. Even though I'm like polymorphed into a completely different being?
Yes. The poison will apply regardless of what form your body is currently in.
Fantastic.
This
So
is
it's-
related to the general poison in the area, in the water, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, one other quick. So it's
Mhm.
disadvantage on attacks.
And ability checks. Not saving throws, but ability checks.
On all and abilities. Okay.
Cool. 3.
Then I'm going to, as much as a shark can do, cough next to Zarn.
That is a disturbing sight, Zarn.
It's like, oh God, what's
and
wrong
at this
with
point, Norrin, you feel distinctly ill.
Okay.
Bree, you're up.
Okay, feed time.
Yeah. Sounds about right. How much?
24.
24, and that's force damage, correct?
Correct.
Okay. You send the beads, and it's interesting. They like leave little like trails behind, like little bubble trails behind them as they shoot through the water. They impact with the bark, and they sort of bore a little way in, but they don't. You're used to seeing them just sort of like go past through the thing, right?
Right.
These just sort of bore in before they fizzle out, basically. Still does damage, not as much as you might have hoped.
Okay, that sucks. I'll give Shark Norn some inspiration.
Okay. What is the magic missile? Has a pretty big range, right?
Yeah, 120 feet.
Okay. Yeah, you're definitely in range. Cool. What is the range on your inspiration?
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. Because I think it's only 30 feet. Let me double check. I always forget about. Sorry.
I'm sitting over here still trying to catch up on things I may have missed.
Oh no, 60 feet.
Okay, yeah, you're in range. You're in range of inspiring Zarn and Norn right now, but not Carter.
Right. Well,
Okay.
I inspired him with haste.
That's true.
Yeah, yes, you did.
Carter's like, I feel extremely inspired and fast.
And then that's it.
Okay, cool. That makes it Zarn's turn.
Okay. I am going to. Now, is there anywhere I can swim away from the seaweed, or is it just like it's everywhere?
So, it's interesting. You don't actually see any, except for the couple of things you've seen pop up. There's now like a bit of one sort of still wrapped around your leg that's not doing anything, and like the rest of it, from where Norn bit it, is still emerged from the ground. But there's no visible seaweed. It seems it's sort of emerging wherever you are, right?
Okay. Gotcha.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, okay, cool. So I want to swim away from the shell. And I want to... Let's see. Yeah, I'll do this. I am going to cast Guiding Bolt at level 4.
Okay.
I use my inspiration from Bree, which is what roll is that?
D8.
D8. Roll good. Roll well. Ooh, there you go.
18?
18.
I think it hits
18.
because you told me a 17
Yeah, 18
hits.
hits.
Yes. 26 radiant damage.
Okay, yeah, that that's a lot of damage to this thing. So you sort of lift Thundercrack in the air, and from it you see this just spark of light emerge from the head of the hammer, and it goes blasting into this tree, and you watch as some of the branches actually start to wither in response.
Nice.
Ooh, darn.
Now I know Carter
Yes.
notices this, right?
Yes,
You cannot hide from my light!
because you're right there, like you're right up in the tree grill.
Shit's about to go down.
Well, also, if
Yep.
it helped, I did yell before, to, at least to Norn, to bring the light. So hopefully
did.
that helps, if anybody understands what that
I
means.
don't have anything that's radiantly.
I do.
And then... Yeah, it's my turn.
Cool. Carter, you're up.
Alright. So, use hasted action first to cast Hand of Radiance. Each creature of your choice you see within 5 feet must succeed in a con save. So you gotta make a con save.
Constitution save? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. That's a 30.
Fuck.
It's a
Alright.
tree.
Yeah. Or take. Okay, so that fails. Awesome.
Yep. Yeah, cantrips, if you succeed the saving throw, nothing happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so you still got your hasted action and your bonus action.
I think I'm just gonna do the same thing I did. Whack it and then whack it. No key point at this point, though. Oh, wow, that was a 17 and it rolled to a 3, so that... Okay, Monk Bow's gonna miss.
Yep.
Wow, yep, that was a failure of a turn. Nothing hits at all.
Okay.
Rolled a 4 and a 3.
Yeah,
Hello?
you sort of
Actually,
try to call...
We're gonna say the Monk Bow does not hit because Guiding Bolt, I had advantage.
Yes, and now roll for the unarmed strike.
Indeed.
That will hit.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, you don't.
That's a 23 to hit.
Yes, that certainly does hit.
Damage. That's 9 damage. Damn. I was really hoping the Monk Bow hit was gonna hit because it would have been an automatic crit, and I would have got sneak attack. Well, no, not an automatic crit. Just I would have got sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. Yep, 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay. Okay, cool. Neat. Anything else in your turn?
Nope. Staying
Cool.
right where he is.
That makes it the tree's turn. Zarn,
Yes.
you moved away from the shell, you said? Just like what? Straight
So I'm
Right.
probably somewhere.
directly away?
Yes. So
Like,
I'm
did
probably.
you go on a purely vertical line, basically?
Yes.
Okay.
So like, oh, well, that's a shape. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
But
Yeah,
right there.
I got you. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Cool. In that case, I need... okay. Bree, a tendril of kelp suddenly emerges from under your feet. A 21 hit you, I presume?
Pardon?
21?
Here's a question because I can never remember. No,
Uh-huh.
because 21, it would hit on a 21, right?
If your AC is 21, yes, it would hit.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's not
Tie
worth
goes to the
pressing.
attacker.
Right, that's what I thought. Okay, yeah, that hits.
Okay, cool. I need you to make a DC 16 strength save.
Okay, I'm gonna use Tides of Chaos to give myself advantage on this.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh.
Nice.
That else.
It's still only a 12.
Okay, this piece of kelp, just shockingly long, comes up and wraps around you, just beginning to completely kind of mummify you, effectively. You are considered grappled and restrained, and you are currently unable to breathe.
Oh, that's not good.
Nope, not so much. And then I need... Carter, make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Which I have advantage on.
You do.
That will be a 21.
Yes, you succeed. As one of those translucent pieces of kelp emerges and attempts to just sort of lazily brushes you, and you feel this, like, this tingling that you pull your leg away from just in time before it becomes anything more serious. Norin, it's your turn.
Is BV here?
I was muted.
There you go.
Yay!
I hate myself. So I'm gonna yes, because being a shark is really not that effective against a tree. I'm gonna drop concentration and then be myself for a minute, and then I'm gonna use my other spell slot and flame strike the tree.
Okay, what do I have to do against Flame Strike?
Flame strike, dex save against the tree.
Flame Strike. Dex.
I'm gonna quit the. I've got the
it
spell actually
failed.
targeted.
It
Yeah, I've
failed.
got the spell targeted. in here.
It's a
Okay,
tree.
so
It does not have
uh,
the capability to move.
21 radiant, 12 fire.
Alright, and
Wow.
12 fire.
That's gonna be a lot of
Okay,
damage.
yeah, that's a fair chunk of damage. That sure is. Hold on, I forgot to do math. Yeah. You watch as sort of this column of fire just suddenly appears and just envelops the tree right next to you, Carter, for a couple of seconds, and it sort of burns away. And it's interesting. It's like bright light surrounded by this boiling, like bubbling maelstrom. It's interesting. It's a cool visual. And it takes a whole bunch of damage, and you can see, once again, you can see some of the branches look withered as a result of this attack.
And then, would I know if, like, a healing potion or my healing would cure some of the poison?
Make a nature check.
I will do that.
Or a medicine
At my
check.
flat
Either is
zero.
fine.
I will do
Wow.
that.
Yeah, you will. You get the impression that just straight healing isn't going to have much of an effect here.
Okay. Then... Is Zarn still right next to me?
Yes.
Are you hurt at all?
Oh no, Zarn's 30 feet, like, below you, actually.
Oh, well. I can move 30 feet. I'm going to move up next to him. Is he hurt at all?
Are you, Zarn? Zarn, you're muted.
Sorry, I was muted. Sorry. I am. Nope, I'm not.
Okay, then I'm just going to pass my turn. Because I have 0 bonus actions that are not either healing or using items.
Okay, cool. So at this point, I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Is this against being charmed?
Really?
Yes, it is.
With a
cool. I have
fucking
advantage.
+8, seriously? You dick.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, Zarn and Norn both succeed.
Oh, thank God.
Bree and Carter do not.
I rolled a 3.
Yes, you did.
I did too.
Yeah. You both suddenly you feel strange. Why are you doing this? Why are you attacking this tree? This doesn't make any sense. It's just a tree. It didn't do anything to you or anyone else. You currently regard the tree as a friendly ally.
Oh shit.
You may repeat your saving throw at the end of each of your turns. Bree, it's your turn.
Okay, but I'm not thinking that the things that's suffocating me is.
No, that's not the tree. Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna use a sorcery point so that I can do subtle spell. So then I don't need
Very nice.
Oh, that's
somatic
fucking clever.
component. I
Yeah,
took this
that's
for a
pretty much what it's
freaking
for.
reason.
Yeah.
For us being suffocated?
Yeah.
Because we've been in this situation before. So that was why I took that one. So then I will use my cantrip Shocking Grasp on it.
Okay, what does Shocking Grasp? You roll an attack on that?
Yeah, and that's a 15.
Hold on, let me check something. You are currently grappled and restrained.
I think attacks have disadvantage.
You have disadvantage on this because you're restrained.
Well, then that's a 14.
Of 14? Okay, that still hits. How much damage?
2d8.
And what
And it's
type of damage?
lightning, I think.
Okay.
Hold on. 14.
14?
Yeah.
Okay. You sort of manage to just sort of touch, to light up your hands with this sparking energy, and you can see that parts of it near your hand are sort of, or you can feel, I guess, not really see, but you can feel that parts of it near your hand sort of manages to get away, and your hand is a little freer, but it's not removed yet.
Oh no. Can I at least breathe?
What's your Constitution modifier?
A
0.
1.
A 1. Okay. No, you still can't breathe.
Shoot.
Yeah. Your hand wasn't anywhere near your mouth.
Oh no.
Cool. Anything else in your turn?
No.
Okay. Zarn, you're up. Oh, you can roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, okay. Because I'm so good at that, that'd be 2.
No, Tree's still your best friend.
Yep.
Zarn, you're up.
Ever.
Okay. Are they? It's a wisdom save every time, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'll save that for right now. What I choose to do is I raise my hammer badass-like, and I summon forth an avatar of Pamplos with
What do you
Guardian of
have?
Faith.
Oh, cool.
So, a avatar of Pamplos appears next to the tree, and basically, since the tree can't move, it's always going to be within 10 feet of it, and it makes a
Yeah.
dex save and takes either 20
Which it always
radiant...
fails.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
so-
it- and if
Radiant
it's-
damage?
Yeah.
yeah, 20 radiant damage. Every
that's fucking cool. When
every-
is it? Every time it's its turn, basically?
Yeah, and, until 60
Whenever
damage
it
is
ends
up.
its turn.
So I'm gonna make a little text box over here.
Okay.
So
Cool.
20. Oops. 20 damage.
Well, I mean,
So you just put it, like, right next to the tree, basically. Cool. You
it's
guys
gonna be
suddenly
around
see...
2
You
turns.
guys suddenly see this, like, glowing, shimmering, like, bluish gold, like, turquoise-ish gold. It's strange. It's hard to describe the color combination. The only way you can describe it is turquoise-ish gold. Sort of male-looking being wielding a trident in like a breastplate and greaves, basically.
Dad.
And it stands or floats resolute near the tree. Okay.
So how-
It has not done any damage yet.
No, yeah, it's
Does
on,
it-
on its turn.
Yeah. Cool.
And that is my turn.
Cool. That makes it Carter's turn. You
Right,
now see,
well-
by the way, Carter, like 30 feet directly above you is this floating golden thingy.
Interesting. So technically, Carter thinking the tree is a friend, he won't get attacked by it. So, and seeing his other fellow friend Bree is being strangled by kelp,
Mm-hmm.
will swim over to her and take an arrow out from his quiver.
He's
and
gonna
attempt,
shoot me?
no, attempt to
Yep.
free her.
Okay, I want you to
Just square in the
roll.
face.
Just roll an
That's
attack,
okay.
like an unarmed strike.
Okay.
I'm gonna put her out of her misery.
Shh,
Give her like two
Well,
hit
that
points.
or
it's okay. It's okay.
Psycho music. Yeah, that.
You yourself, motherfucker.
Rolled an 11.
Total?
Yep.
That hits.
Oh, cool.
It's kelp, bro.
Grass, man.
Yeah.
I feel like this has come up.
Yeah.
Do I roll? Do I roll damage or just?
Yes, roll damage.
Okay.
And with you're like taking the
5.
arrow and you're like dragging it.
Like sawing it.
Yeah. Okay. 5. Cool. She's still not free totally, but I will say, where were you doing it?
Like. I'm guessing like how is it wrapped around her? Is it like all the way up, like it wraps all the way around her head, or
Oh
just
yes,
like
her
around
whole
her
body
torso?
is enveloped. It was lightning fast. It was very. If you had been looking at it, it would have been very odd actually.
Okay. Can I try to do it like where I know her mouth would be?
You can try. I would have you make a check of some kind to not cut her. If you're doing that.
I mean, all right.
Cool. Make a sleight of hand check.
Not the best for me, but not bad either.
I mean, it's dexterity. It can't be that bad.
It's +4.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 18.
Yeah, you're fine. You managed to cut just basically right across her mouth, basically, and Bree, you find yourself able to breathe again. And yes. One thing I will point out is that you guys cannot speak to each other still,
Yeah, that's fine.
which I had
So-
forgotten earlier, but from here on out, you can't speak to each other.
So what else do I have left?
Everybody gets one.
You used your movement and an action, so you've got a bonus action and a haste action. Unless you wanted to have used your haste action on cutting the thing, I'd let you do that.
Yeah, I'll use my haste action on that.
Okay, so then you've got a regular action and a bonus action.
I will use... Okay. Can I tell if the kelp is below its normal hit points?
You cut a hole in it, so yes.
Okay, awesome. I'm going to attempt to use Toll of the Dead.
I'll say
On the
that it
kelp.
fails its saving throw.
Okay, so I do 2d12 damage.
What type?
It is necrotic.
It has no effect.
Fuck. God damn
Okay.
it. Well, would he know that from the tree?
It's not the tree, so
Alright. That's fair.
I'll say you can make an intelligence check.
Okay. That's probably not gonna help. His intelligence is really not that high. Intelligence check. Yeah, that's an 8.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't have made that connection.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So
then
you have a
let's
bonus
see.
action.
Which technically you said I use an unarmed strike, but are you going to allow me to actually do
I'll let
another?
you your bonus action attack if you'd like.
Okay. Can I see where the kelp is like coming from, like the turtle shell or something like that?
Yes, you can.
Is it one strand or is it like multiple?
It's multiple.
Damn. And Bree's only like mouth is open.
Mouth,
right?
and there's like you can see a little bit of like frayed, looks almost like burnt away, right where one of her hands is.
Okay, can I try freeing one of her hands? I'll use another unarmed strike for
The
that.
same hand you can see sort of wiggling.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, you can do that. Go ahead and roll an attack.
Yeah, at that natural 14, that'll hit.
Yes, it does.
Okay, and then I'm not gonna roll you because you suck for damage. Better. Same ones. Gotten 5 3 times. That's 9 total damage. Do I get sneak attack?
I will say no because Bree's not threatening it.
Damn. Oh well. I tried, Bree.
You can tell at this point, just where you've cut everything and stuff, and where everything is, it's pretty close to being donezo.
Yeah.
And Bree, you're no longer suffocating. You are still grappled and restrained, however.
Okay.
Is that your turn, Carter? Cool.
Yep.
Tree's turn.
Doesn't he get a wisdom save?
Oh yes, wisdom save, please.
Let me look at my modifier before I look at the roll. What is my modifier? For a wisdom saving throw is +3. And I rolled... Oh yeah, that's a 21.
Yes, yes. You
Mine's
are no
still
longer
zero.
under the thrall of the tree.
I rolled a natural 18.
Yeah, you did. Cool. So you're no longer, your head clears after you spend this time saving Bree, and you recognize the priorities and go, ah, shit.
Yep.
Fucking not again.
I still saved Bree, so that's fine.
Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you.
So then it's now the tree's turn. I need... Okay, so first thing that happens is it takes damage from Guardian of Faith.
Yes.
So it takes 40 damage.
Now,
Guardian of Faith.
my question is,
of
it
the
vanishes after dealing 40 points, but since it's
No,
giving
60.
you...
After
Sorry,
dealing 60.
sorry, yeah, 60. But since it's only dealing 20, and then that's being doubled...
It's dealing 40.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to let it deal 40 more on its next turn. So it's going to be dealing 80.
Okay.
So it
As you know.
auto fails the deck save? Oh man.
It's a tree.
Tree.
I know.
It cannot move. Literally
Look.
incapable of movement.
I appreciate how many times we've asked this question.
Yeah, I think all of you have asked it once.
Do it.
So, what's the dex of
Do you want to know? The listed dex is 2. but there's a thing on it that says automatically fails dexterity save.
Oh, I fucking love it so much.
Okay, so that was a crap ton. Oh no, I did too much, but it was a whole bunch of damage from that. And then, okay, so I need, that's backwards too. Okay, I need,
The kelp.
I need Norin to make a dexterity saving throw.
Doesn't happen to be against Gene Charms, does it? Do I still have inspiration?
Yes.
Okay, what is the die for inspiration?
8. D8.
12?
Yes.
Is it an 8, Bree? Is that right?
Oh yes.
Is it 8 or yeah? Okay, so
Yes.
that's a 12.
12 is not enough, I'm afraid.
Shit.
I had a feeling.
You see one of those translucent fronds, and just not quick enough to get out of the way. You weren't ready. You were preparing to cast something, and suddenly you feel this tingling, and then this shock, and you are frozen in place, paralyzed, unable to move. You are currently subject to the paralyzed, condition. You can't move or speak. Automatically fail strength and dex saves. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and any attack with it from a creature within 5 feet of you is a crit. And then at this point, one of those coiling reddish brown ones, reach up and grasp one of your arms. I guess technically I have to roll for the attack with advantage. Hold on. Oh, natural 20 will hit, yes. No damage on that though. You're just grappled, and you automatically fail the strength save. Oh, BV's Chrome just froze.
I can talk, but my Chrome is just frozen. It's been doing this for a while.
That's fine. Okay. So yes, you are currently paralyzed and grappled.
And poisoned.
And poisoned. Yeah.
And it was supposed to be my turn next.
Yeah, you're not really doing anything except repeating the saving throw against paralysis.
Can you possibly roll? It's a con save.
It's a dexterity save.
A dexterity save against paralysis?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's 20 plus 1.
Okay, you have a 20
You could
dexterity
do that for
modifier?
me. I have a plus 1 dexterity modifier.
You rolled a 12.
13?
It's not enough.
All.
Okay, so that ends your turn. And that makes it the Lair's turn. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
You're gonna have to roll it for me again because mine's still low.
Yeah, that's fine.
My con is a.
You
Plus
succeed.
2.
You roll the natural
cool.
17.
Oh, cool. So it's a 19.
10 total, Bree?
Mm-hmm.
Went from a 14 to a 6. Plus 2.
Sekirath is regretting picking me, I'm telling you.
Okay, so Bree and John. Bree, you begin to feel lightly ill. John, you feel much more ill. You are now also suffering from the poisoned condition.
Awesome.
Attacks and ability checks have disadvantage. Zarn, you still feel just fine, buddy.
He's having the time of his life.
Come on in, guys. The water's fine.
Cool. Bree, it's your turn. Norin, if you want to try to restart your computer, now's a good time.
Yeah, that's what I was just.
Okay, so I'm still like grappled, right?
Yes, you are grappled and restrained currently.
And how far away from me is Norin?
Norin is approximately 50 feet from you.
Okay, well then I'm gonna use subtle spell.
And
then
you can't, you don't know what's happening, you're blind at the moment.
Oh,
Is what I'm saying.
okay. Well, I'm gonna use subtle spell and dimension door to move.
Oh, fuck, cool. Yeah, do that.
Ooh.
Oh, I have to roll.
What are the components on Dimension Door?
Mm,
Is it just verbal?
it's just verbal.
You don't need to use your subtle spell on that, your mouth is free.
Oh, I thought I couldn't talk.
Carter
Oh.
cut a hole for your mouth. You can breathe and speak. to him.
Oh, okay.
You can speak, we just can't speak to each other.
Right. You can do spell vocalizations. It's just not really audible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I will get that off. And I will move out of the way of that stupid vine.
Yeah, you poof. So where exactly are you poofing to?
Well, I was gonna poof over to Norton, but if I can't see him,
Nope.
then just randomly pick a spot.
Well, are you going? Well, give me a direction at least. Like, are you going like towards the tree, away from the tree,
Oh, I'm
staying
not
on the
going.
shell?
Well, okay, I think the tree is great, so I'm not gonna go towards the tree.
Okay.
So, but I don't want to go 500 feet away either because
Right. You have other friends.
that wouldn't be nice.
No, not so much.
So, maybe feet up.
Up being
side
like
of it?
away from the shell, you mean?
Yeah. I don't actually know where I am.
So you're like in this very mishmashy diagram. You're like here approximately, right?
Okay.
If this is Zorn, Norin's like here. You and Carter are like there, except the shell is like way bigger, right? It's not to
then
scale.
Maybe like move me over here.
Okay, so you're just moving 50 feet away from the tree, basically.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Suddenly, Carter, you see the like kelp that was like almost like a mummy suddenly just like flatten as you see like a puff of purple smoke and Bree disappears.
He gives a nod of approval.
Yes, yes, you do. Anything else in your turn, Bree?
No, that is it.
Okay, did you roll a magic on that?
I did. I rolled a 15.
Okay, cool.
Don't forget, Quads, you can
It's
make...
too bad because I'm gonna make you roll on the search table anyway.
There you go.
Shut up, John.
No,
Same team.
I know you.
No, I'm sure he remembers because he also plays with me every other.
Oh, I know. So I rolled a 21.
21. Oh, come on, load. Load.
It kills all trees around it. What?
Weird. Oh, come on, Google Docs. Don't be like this.
It's okay. We're waiting for Lauren anyway.
That's gonna be really annoying.
Here, I'll open mine.
Well, no, because it might be different.
Well, I know. I'll let you know what it is, and you can.
It is not different. It just came up for me. Bree. Cool. You feel a sort of just this power, this sense of purpose and strange confidence in your magic that you haven't felt in a long time.
Okay.
It's good. Don't worry. It's good.
Anything else in your turn, Bree?
No.
Cool.
That's all I can do.
Then we go to Zarn.
Okay.
Ooh, so I get that back. Good.
What should I do? How's everybody looking right now?
How is it really? That's a good question.
I'm perfectly healthy.
I'm perfectly
Carter's taking
healthy,
it.
but
I
deathly
just feel a
poisoned.
little ill.
Yeah.
Everyone else looks maybe a little sick, a little slow on their feet, and Norn is currently paralyzed.
Yeah, that's also a thing.
Yep.
They're just floating
Paralyzed
starfish.
and grappled, as a note.
Floating starfish, like when you put a little kid in like a winter coat, and their hands just shoot out to the sides.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm gonna go Sacred Flame. So
Okay.
automatically fails because it's deck save, so 13 radiant damage.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's a good thing to use.
Seems nice, yeah. Cool.
Thing I would love to do.
And once again, you guys see this just burst of light surround a chunk of the tree, and the bark and branches there once again wither and shrink in response to this radiant onslaught.
Why didn't
Anything
I
else in your turn, Zar?
Sacred Flame? Damn it.
Yes, that's my turn.
Because Toll the Dead is fucking cool. That's why.
It is, but it has no purpose down here.
Well, yeah, it's no good here.
Yeah,
but you
there's
didn't know
one
you were
specific
doing
thing.
Yeah. Cool. You said you were done, right, Zarn?
That is my turn. Yes.
Cool. Carter, you're up.
All right.
You're in my world now.
So,
I bring the light.
knowing,
knowing none of his spells work,
Mm-hmm.
and bludgeoning doesn't work as much as he'd like it to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did I get to roll something?
Oh, yeah, roll your wisdom saving throw every one.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I know it's not gonna do. Oh, it's a 12.
A 12?
Yeah.
That is just enough.
Hey!
Wait a minute. This motherfucker.
So great.
Fuck this tree!
Now I gotta look at my other thing.
Okay, so bonus action, extend the bow, so it's longbow.
Okay.
And because we're not impaired,
Mhm.
gonna take some longbow shots.
Yes, you are. So you can get up to 3 if you use action and haste action.
Yep.
Okay.
However, I have disadvantage, right?
Yes, because you're poisoned.
Fuck. Alright, well, let's see where this goes. First one.
Oh.
Oh,
No, we're good.
oh fuck. Of course I have disadvantage. So,
20 and a 1 for funsies.
close.
Ooh.
20 and a 19.
Oh, well, that's still nice, but it's not as nice as it could be.
Yeah.
So that'll hit, yeah.
Yeah, so
What about
the
your other
first
two?
one.
Go ahead and roll the attacks on both the other two.
I rolled another natural 20,
And
then I also rolled a 2.
what's the total on
So-
that?
11.
Yeah, not enough. Okay. And third one?
Yep, nope, that's a natural 1.
Yep. Okay, so you hit
So-
one of them. Roll the damage.
First one hits for 9 damage.
9. Okay. And that's
9.
just 9 straight the dice?
3 plus 6. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Is anybody in range?
The only thing that's in melee range of the tree is the Spirit Guardian, and that does not grant you sneak attack.
Damn it! All of that
Everybody
no
else is
damage.
at least 30 feet away.
Yeah, it's alright.
Cool.
Cool. Don't want to hit it anyway.
Cool. So that ends Carter's turn, and we go to the tree's turn.
Take that
First
damage.
thing that's gonna happen is another one of those coiled brown and red pieces of kelp reaches out at Norin. Norin, let me roll with advantage to see if this hits you. Yeah, 27 is gonna hit, I presume.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna lose an arm or some shit on it.
I was gonna say, get
So-
ready to roll up another character.
You now have a sort of 2 pieces of this strange coiling thick kelp, one attached to each arm, and you feel, and you can do nothing about this because you are paralyzed, a pulling and a wrenching
Great.
and a tearing,
Fantastic.
and your right arm comes off.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I knew it.
Oh.
It's the same as the crocodile. What? The crocodile had this exact feature. It just never came up because we were commented.
Oh no!
You take.
Oh my god.
You take. Wow, I rolled really poorly. 15. I'll call it slashing damage.
That
Mending,
is exactly
mending.
the temporary hit points I have.
Mending!
Mending won't
Mending
work.
doesn't
No.
Mending
And-
works on inanimate objects.
And you see, and the rest of you all now see this dark crimson cloud from Norin's shoulder. One arm still grappled by the kelp, and the other one still grappling Norin's other arm. Norin not making any sound because he is paralyzed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck.
And then for the rest of the tree's turn, I need. Actually, it's just going to attack harder. 25 hits, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's gonna be 9 slashing damage and 6 poison.
So 10 total. Since I'm not like immune or anything, so it's just 10 damage. Or no, 15.
15, yes.
Alright.
Okay, and that ends the tree's turn. Norn, you're up.
Did it take its
I get to
extra
just do-
damage?
I get to just do saving throws. So what's my saving throw here?
Constitution. All right, there it is. You are no longer paralyzed.
Okay, is that still the extent of my turn?
I will let you make a strength saving throw to, or make a. You can try to escape the grapple if you'd like.
With what?
Either athletics or acrobatics, up to you.
I have a +6 to athletics.
Yep.
Ooh.
You managed to remove your still attached arm from the kelp that was grappling it.
I'm just gonna look over at everybody else and just like Seinfeld shrug with one arm.
God.
Do I have any like actions at all? Can I-
No. That's your turn.
Okay.
You have a free action to just like make it look like you're screaming your head off.
No, I expected this. Literally the entire time.
The Norin pain scenario, the screaming would have happened probably while he was paralyzed. So no sound came out.
Yeah.
I completely expected this from the second we started this fight.
That's a weird thing to expect, but okay.
You did this the last time we fought something from this, and then no one even got close to having that ability at all. I figured you would bring it back.
To be fair, the crocodiles were not connected to this. It just happened.
I
in the same
know.
place.
It was a really cool ability that we never even got to see at all come into play, and I was like, okay, he's definitely doing this. So
That's true, you're right.
I was like, oh yeah, he's definitely doing this.
That's true. You're right.
Also, Quads, did the tree take its damage from the Guardian of Faith?
Now it did. Thank you for reminding me. And the Guardian of Faith disappears after doing another 40 damage to it.
Yes.
Okay. This makes it the Layer's turn, so I need everyone to make a Wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh God! I just got it. Oh, wait, good. That was good. That
Fuck
was good. 19.
me. Really? +8.
I
And
rolled
I'm
a
rolling
This
so
is a
fucking
charming
shitty.
game, right, Quads?
Yes, you have advantage.
Advantage. So it's 22.
I'm so excited.
22. Okay, Zarn and Carter now. Carter, this is familiar, though you don't remember it happening before. It just sort of happens again.
Yeah.
Why are we doing this again? This is just a tree. What am I doing? Again, you both regard the tree as a friendly ally. Bree, you're up.
Okay. How far are my friends from the tree?
Fucking 3. Jesus Christ.
How far am I?
Zarn is about 30 feet away from the tree and 30 feet off of the shell. Carter is right... No, well, he's 50 feet in front of you, and that's like 80 feet from the tree. And then Norin is about 30 feet from the tree, like right on the shell.
So nobody's within 20 feet of the tree.
Not even... no.
I wonder what she's gonna do.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm really happy we're not close now.
I'm going to
Suddenly.
Sudden suspicion.
fireball at the tree.
All right. And that's... Okay, so...
Yeah, it automatically hits.
it's gonna
Yeah, it's a
automatically
dex
fail.
save.
Yeah, so it fails automatically. So I won't. So normally at this point, based on the result, those creatures have disadvantage on saving throws. But I'll say since it's automatically gonna fail, I won't trigger it here. So just remember, next time you use a spell with a saving throw, the target has disadvantage on the save.
Oh.
Help me remember that.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what
That was the effect of your
Shit,
wild
I
magic.
rolled 5 ones.
Oh, dude, seriously?
Oh no, 4 ones, 2 2s, and 2 3s.
Can she roll all those
Six,
ones because,
10.
like, halfling?
So
No, that's on
only
the d20
14.
specifically. 14
right.
fire damage?
That's so terrible.
Wow.
Yeah, that's bad.
Wow, that is such a bummer.
Terrible.
Yeah, that sucks. I'm gonna roll some myself, see what
You
happens.
actually see,
The tree laughed
this-
at me.
you just sort of, just trying to avoid everyone nearby, you only sort of accidentally only catch the tree, just right on the edges, basically.
I didn't roll too much better.
And it doesn't do quite as much damage as you were hoping.
Yeah, no shit.
Anything else? Anything else on your turn, Bree?
No. she's having a temper tantrum. Give me the rock!
I did 27, but it's not much
But
better.
that's twice as much.
Yeah.
No, that's it for me.
Okay.
I rolled a 17 on my.
On what now?
on my
On
wild
wild
magic,
magic.
days.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Zarn, you're up. Tree
Okay.
your friend.
What's that?
Tree's
Tree
your friend.
Yeah, fuck that tree. So, how far away is everybody from me?
You got Norin about 30 feet below you. Carter's about 50 feet behind him, and Bree's about 50 feet behind him.
Alright, I am going to throw a 3rd level healing words at Norin.
I have no health vision.
Oh, I thought you took damage from their arm.
He had
That's my
temporary
10
HP.
I've got my class feature.
Then I
have
don't do
zero health
that.
vision. Don't do that.
Yeah, so the only
Yeah.
one who has thoroughly
He
taken
looks
damage
totally
is
fine
Norin.
except for the missing arm. It's really weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna deal with that.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I have something I want to do. I just don't know how to. I don't know if it's metagaming or not. So I know I can't attack the tree. Can I? I want to cast Beacon of Hope.
What does that do?
So that gives anyone within range advantage on Wisdom, Death saving throws, and they regain max 8 hit points.
On when they're healed, basically.
Yes. But the important thing is I'm
Yeah,
trying.
I think that's totally fine. You just can't attack the tree. Now I will say, Beacon of Hope applies to allies.
Yes.
That will apply to the tree as well because you're casting it right now.
Okay, but then if I save, does the tree drop off of it?
Yeah, I'll say you'd be able to choose that.
Okay. So I will do that. And then I make my wisdom save. Right? At the end of my turn? Okay, but now I have advantage on it.
Yes, you do.
I probably still failed
And
it.
you succeed. No, you succeed.
Oh, thank God. Yes. Okay.
Cool. And so I'll say that it doesn't apply to the tree anymore because you switched it as soon as you succeeded.
Okay.
Cool.
You little shit.
Basically. You motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Cool.
But I'm pretty sure I'm not within 30 feet of you anyway.
No, the only person within 30 feet of you besides the tree was Norin.
Now, does this spell, when I move around, it follows me?
I will say it follows you because you are the beacon.
Okay,
As
cool.
it were.
I'll move a little bit closer so I can at least get as many people as possible, but I want to stay off the shell, though.
Okay, I will say that you can get to a point where you have both Carter and Norin. Bree is too far away.
Okay. Alright, so I do that. And that's my turn.
Okay.
So I'm like...
And you're probably about 20 feet off the shell.
Okay.
Okay. Carter, you're up.
Well, I really have nothing to do. Because I can't attack the tree.
Yeah.
I
mean,
is
you don't-
Norin's arm still grappled?
Norin's arm is still there's still kelp wrapped around the arm, yes.
Would Norin still be considered an ally?
Yeah. It's just the tree is also an ally.
Okay.
Like, so, consider that, like, psychologically and shit, but yes.
So, how far away is Carter from Norin?
Norin is about 50 feet away from Carter.
Oh yeah, we're good then.
Yeah.
So, it's probably... I already have disadvantage, unless you want to give me Mercer's super disadvantage.
No, you get regular disadvantage.
To have, like, a called shot on the Celt holding his arm to get it off.
If you wanted to shoot at it, yeah, you have just disadvantage on that from
Okay.
poison. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna essentially use all 3 shots because I have nothing else to do.
Okay.
So,
Take them all.
first one rolled a 17 and 11, but
11.
it's plus
Okay.
plus 9, so it's 20.
Modified 20. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want me to roll damage or just roll all 3?
Roll damage for that one.
Okay. 10.
Yeah, I'll say that go ahead. That does cleave through it basically. And
So his arm is free.
his arm is free, like from the base. There's still kelp wrapped around it, but it's not connected to anything.
Okay.
So yeah, it's effectively free.
Is anybody else? Nobody else is trapped, right?
Not at the moment.
Oh, fuck.
You don't have to do anything else. Like,
Yeah, I know.
You can take the dodge action.
you could.
Technically, I was thinking of that, but technically, I guess he would. Yeah,
You
sure.
got an action left.
I'll blow a key point.
You don't have to. You can use an action to do it. Because of
I
your haste.
can.
Yeah.
Right, hasted action.
Mhm.
Use the dodge action. Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
Cool.
Yeah,
So
that's
that
the
gives opponents disadvantage, right? Is how that works?
Yep.
Cool. It's now the tree's turn again. I'm actually surprised it got here. Not gonna lie.
It's cool. If I get a turn, I've got something for it.
Okay. It's going to go up, and it's going to what's it gonna do actually? Bree,
Yes.
make a dexterity saving throw, please.
That's a good
Never wants to
one.
go after the person with advantage on deck saves,
20.
man.
It did. It literally did.
Once.
Hold
Yeah.
on, I gotta see. That's 8, so that's a 24.
Yeah, that's pretty good. You will dodge that quite easily. You see that translucent kelp start to come up from beneath your feet and just swim just out of the way. No issues at all. And then let's see here. We'll go with Norin. 27 hits you?
Oh yeah, I have an AC of 50.
Okay, cool. You take 8 slashing damage and 1 poison.
Okay.
As a sort of one of those thin light green strands just reaches out and whips into your skin.
Ow.
Cool. And that will end its turn. Norn, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna do 2 things. I'm gonna bonus action use 2 of the healing light just to dump 2d6 into my stump.
Okay. Machine. Shit, dude.
Wow.
Double 6s.
So you're full health again.
Yeah, I was only down by 9.
Yeah.
So I'll do that just to stop the bleeding.
Yes, you are no longer bleeding with that roll.
Alright, and then as my action spell, I'm going to Sacred Flame Retreat.
Yay!
Yeah, that hits and does some fucking damage. That is
28 damage.
right. And you see once again, and
1
you
and
can
an 8.
see there are
Wow,
like
that was a 1 and an 8 damage.
yeah, there are like chunks of bark falling off of this and like just sort of disintegrating in the water. Yeah. Cool. Is that the end of your turn, Norn?
Yeah, it's the extent of my things. Wait, can I move
Yeah, you can move.
just up into the space where there is not kelp about to tear my other arm off?
Yes. What's your movement speed?
30 feet.
Okay, you can get right next to Zarn that way.
Then I am gonna do that.
You're like,
And
hey,
it's
buddy.
like-
Hey.
Poke at
Gaining
him.
full look. Yeah.
Something's
Cool.
different
No,
about
it's cool.
you.
I don't need it. It's cool. I'm a lefty anyway.
As you both look down and see your arm just sort of floating with a piece of kelp wrapped around it.
Did you get a haircut?
Arm.
Something's different.
At this point, I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
But I don't want.
Fuck me.
Oh, that's good. 21.
Last time I did this, I rolled good. I'm not going to look at it until I see my modifier.
What did you get, Carter?
Modifiers 2 plus. Yeah, that doesn't even fucking matter.
1.
Yep.
Carter, you've been feeling fairly ill for a little bit. You suddenly just feel extremely ill. You immediately vomit.
Amazing.
Gross.
And you take...
If it's anything more than 34, I'm out.
You take 28
Oh.
damage,
Holy.
and 14 is taken from your max HP.
Oh, that's.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, so 34 minus 28
Yes.
is 6.
6.
Yes. And then your max HP goes down by 14. And then Bree, it is your turn.
Okay, is
51.
the 20-foot radius still clear?
Yes, 20-foot radius is still
Well,
clear.
because we didn't like last time.
Are you catching another fireball?
Yep.
How do you want to do this?
Yay!
It does not matter what you roll, it has 3 hit points left.
It was 30 this time.
Damn it.
I would like
damn
to
it.
blow it up in a giant mushroom cloud.
Okay.
Nuclear blast.
You guys see this like little red bead go streaking past you, and it like, if you orient yourself like, because you're underwater, where the shell is below, yeah, it basically does that, and the whole tree just catches in this boiling, swirling, like cauldron, and you just watch as little chunks of bark and ash go flying out, and you suddenly sense all the kelp. You can see it, like there's been just sort of, since you've gotten close to it, this sense of something. You're not sure what exactly, but it goes away, and a lot of the kelp nearby you can watch immediately start to brown and gray and die and retract slowly into the shell.
Take that.
So is Norin's arm still floating around?
Norin's arm is still floating.
Yeah,
I wanna-
go get your arm, Nora.
Well, can I grab it first? I want to grab it, and I want to put it up to his stump, and I want to cast Lesser Restoration, just see if it does anything.
Lesser Restoration?
Yeah.
Okay, I want you to make a religion check. This will be religion Pamplos.
Sweet. Oh! Are you fucking serious?
I've already added Norin's arm to the bag of holding.
You, Zorn,
Jesus
you sort of,
Christ.
you concentrate and you try to focus on this, and just your magic, it's not manifesting in the way you want it to right now. You're not sure if it's the poison in the water or what, but something seems to be interfering with just your ability to mend this wound in particular.
Okay. Does he at least get the benefits of being not poisoned from it?
What exactly is the wording on Lesser Restoration?
So lesser, or is it? Where's my things? Where's my things? Come on, what's his name? What's his
I'm
name?
looking it up right now.
There it is.
Restoration.
Looking up.
Yes, you are. I will say you were feeling. I said you were feeling ill, basically like very ill. You are now only feeling lightly ill again.
Meanwhile, Carter is floating in a pool of his own vomit.
Yes, that is true.
That's gross, Carter.
Presumably you swum away from it at least slightly.
He's barely swimming at this point.
Yeah, you don't feel real good.
Yeah.
When do I have to make another con check to see if I
You're
puke
not
again?
sure exactly. It sort of depends on when you feel bad. You gather that at this point, sort of at the epicenter, the poison is much thicker and just more concentrated.
Yeah.
So it's going to come faster than it did at the outskirts, and it has been.
Carter just like lazily and slowly just swims over to the rest of them. Just looking horrible.
Can I do a cure wounds on Carter?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, then I'll do it at 5th level.
Oh boy.
Got 5th level slots. 1, 2, and I even have 5d8s out, so that's 5d8 plus 4. So that's 13, 19, 23.
23? Do I get all of that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and I need to roll 16, so that's fine.
Carter puts a hand on Bree's shoulder, gives her a nod, and that just still looks horrible.
Sorry. I tried.
So, what are you guys doing? The poison here is still thick, and you do recognize that if you continue to stay here, that it's still going to affect you. It's going to take some time for this to return to normal, but you have cleared the source of the
Can I
poison.
very quickly swim over to like the base of the ashes that used to be a tree and just swoop through? Wow, the fucking maximum heal.
Actually, yeah, that's true.
Yes, that's true. You get maximum health back
Dang.
from that.
So, okay, it was at 6.
So
So
that
how much
was-
would that be at a
Like
5th
30?
level cure wounds?
6. Hold on, that was 5d8, so that would be 44.
So you're full health, or as full health as you can be, I think.
Yeah, I would have been at 50.
But you're not, because you don't have maximum health at the moment.
Yep.
Okay. What were you saying before that, Norn?
I want to swim over to like the core of the ashes that used to be a tree and just sweep my hands through really quick and see if I feel anything, and then get out.
What are you looking for in particular?
I want to see if there's any seeds.
Ooh, that's smart.
Make an investigation
I'm getting my head as
check.
close as humanly possible so that
Look
I
for
can get the
crystal.
advantage
So
of
I
my
will
eyes
say
and
it's
minute
not,
seeds.
the tree hasn't been like literally vaporized, right? Like there's
No,
still
I-
like
I
stuff
just-
there.
Yeah. So I'm sticking my head real close so I can use the advantage from the eyes of minute seeing.
Okay, yeah,
That
totally.
I've had literally this whole time and never ever used.
Yep. No, this is a good place to use it.
21.
You get the impression that there's nothing that seems like a seed to you. You don't find anything
Okay.
but the tree proper.
Okay.
And from when you've done this before, you know that once you've taken care of these, they don't seem to self-replicate, at least in the environment
Yeah,
I've seen so far.
we've never looked through the center of one
Mhm.
to try and see if there's like a core to it at all. So I just wanted to see if there's anything there.
Yeah.
All right, then I'm going
Yeah,
to
especially
turn
when we
around
have all
and
these crystal things.
turn around and use the tree as like a springboard and like springboard, push myself off and just start swimming away from it.
Okay.
And then like look back and wave everybody to
I'll use
using
dimension
my arm.
door.
Wave
You
using
pull
my
your
arm
arm
to
back
get everybody
over.
to go through and then put the arm back in the bag holding.
I'll use dimension door to go up
What do you mean up?
to the surface.
You
Oh,
guys,
sorry.
so dimension door is 500 feet?
Yeah.
You guys are way more than 500 feet below the
But I'll
surface.
go 500. I'll be way ahead of them.
Okay, so are you just going straight upwards?
Yeah.
Okay. I will have everyone make one more Constitution save, please.
Do I have
Even me?
disadvantage?
Except for Bree. Why would you have disadvantage?
I don't know. I'm just
No.
asking.
You don't. Zarn, you finally feel mildly ill.
Now you understand.
Yeah.
what I think.
My stomach
Yeah.
kind of hurts. Let's get out of here.
And I, thank God, do not feel worse. Because I rolled a natural 17.
Yeah, you good. You do not vomiting, and you managed to restrain yourself as you're swimming out.
All right, and let's swim
Yeah.
straight up.
I burp for a second. I'm like, oh, this is really inconvenient. And I swim away.
It is inconvenient. Yeah. Yeah. So the four of you managed to make your way up and out of the water and over to where the two ships were on the
dare we.
surface. It takes you about 45 minutes to do that, but you get there.
Carter gets on the ship and then just lays there. Like, he like, and then just like falls flat, like face first. It just lays there.
Okay.
You okay?
Not great.
It's Norin who lost an arm.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm fine over here. Don't worry about me.
Well, if you give me a day and I can fix that.
I'm pretty sure after a day it's not going to help.
It could.
So, when we get back, you're dropping me in Ildar. I'm going to get a robot arm, and I'll hire a temp or something to come
We're wanted in
roll with you guys for a
Ildar.
bit. You are wanted in Ildar.
No, not just me.
I am good at disguising myself. And if I don't wear utterly insane colors, I can pretty much blend in.
Yeah, right. You not wearing.
No, I'm gonna go
some
stay at Temple of Deandra. I think doesn't hate me yet, so probably hang out there and get it built, and then I'll come catch up with you. But we'll see if this thing works tomorrow.
I will say, because of the time you spent there, Norrin, you know that the Temple of Deandra would be possibly the worst possible place for you, as they do not lie about anything ever. To anyone,
right,
for any reason.
Okay, what temple would not hate me? I would go to the Temple of Lin, but that guy hates us.
What does Lynn hate us?
We fucked around. He was
You
not happy
guys,
with us
you
last
guys
time.
mentioned Deicide without being specific. He was not a fan.
Yeah, he was not into us. I can
Well, I'm
find
sure he
somewhere.
left me.
I will find somewhere to get some kind of thing.
Well, I mean, we were good. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna say Carter's saying anything. He's just laying on his stomach. I
So,
had an idea, but
do we know how to cure his arm? Like, does it have to be greater restoration?
You can try any number of things.
I know of one thing.
Could I
But
try
I'm not
a,
bleeding.
Could I try a cure wounds at level 5 on
You
him?
get the impression that cure wound. Well, you get the impression that cure wounds wouldn't help. At least not your variety of cure wounds. Like maybe if there was, like Zarn's might if he was very lucky, right? Yours wouldn't because there's no sort of like deity behind it, right?
Right.
Purely arcane healing is pretty. It's pretty straightforward.
It bothers me that you're not even wrong.
That's super funny.
I didn't even think of that.
I want to say the idea, and I want it to be in character. So Carter flops from his stomach to his back, and then points over to Zarn. He goes,
It's sticky.
"What about
How
your
you feeling?
What about your people we were gonna go see?"
Can they make me a sick robot arm to replace this thing? Because I mean,
I'm just imagining Norrin holding his other.
oh yeah,
arm
no, I
and
totally am. Just
flopping
like
it.
gesturing.
Wait, what
This
do you
is some Buzz Lightyear shit.
It is exactly what I'm picturing in my head. Yeah.
what do you mean, my people?
What do you mean, your people?
Your friends that we were gonna go see.
Thunderfist?
Yeah. Don't you have more people who
They
do the
were
Pampos thing?
they were just cool with people not having arms. Like I remember at least one that we've met that didn't have an arm, right?
Is there a cleric on the ship besides Zarn?
Yeah, I'm a little spent right now, guys.
You know that there is, your father's ship didn't really have anyone who was, certainly no one as powerful as Zarn in terms of clericing. There are some people who had some healing magic, but no one, you don't think anyone would have the capacity to do that.
Okay. I'm trying, Norrin.
No, it's cool. I've had like 45 exactly that. I've had 45 minutes to think about this. And,
What if I gave you my threshold stone? Can you?
when we're
How
back
does
on
that
the
work
normal
again?
plane, that would actually help. Yeah, that would make our lives significantly quicker.
You can't go from one plane to another, can you?
No, we would be back on the prime.
You can, when you have both of them, go from one plane to another, but he
I
would
have
be.
both of them,
Yes,
have both of
but
them with
he
me.
would not be able to get back to you until you were on the same plane.
but that's fine. I would rather have him have way than.
I mean,
I'd rather
if any-
him go get help with it than
I mean,
stay here and lose his arm.
Like it's not going anywhere.
I mean, theoretically, we can go just about anywhere. We would just have to find a safe place for the boat first. Then we can use the crystals to go to Corellendale or anywhere else. We can get the arm fixed.
Why not just sail for Krillendale?
But I'm just talking about letting
Why not
Zoran
just drive
go
me an Eldar
and
to get
getting
a
this
sick
thing
ass
done,
robot arm?
and then he can catch up with us.
Because we can't go back to Ildar yet.
But he can go anywhere.
Again, I can disguise myself pretty well. If I'm not
Yeah.
wandering the streets, they're not going to notice.
And what are the odds that somebody can see through it? That place is corrupt as hell. We don't know who's there. You getting caught will not make things easier.
I'm gonna go over to like a quiet corner and take a second to pray with my arm. I'm gonna take respite out and curl it in the hands of the arm and be like, "Hey, you got any opinions on this vis-a-vis what I can do for arm stuff?"
Roll a performance check for me, please.
If you wait a
Ooh, good.
day,
am
I can
proficient in
fix
Yeah,
it.
but his arm will be rotted.
Yeah, this is like your equivalent of a religion check for the purposes of, you.
26.
Yeah.
Nice.
You sort of kneel and reach out to Abera, and you sort of sense a warmth, that familiar warmth radiating from respite, and you hear a voice in the back of your head, a familiar one. Oh dear.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, no rush, but what do you think I should do here?
That's really up to you, I think. I'll put it this way, I have no strong opinions. I can potentially, given a little bit of time, perhaps help.
Well, I don't want you to put yourself too far out. Like, I know you're not at full power. Like, don't strain yourself.
I'm not a god, but I'm still an angel, Lauren.
Well, I know, but I don't want you to, like, do that and then, oh no, I'm actually so weak, I need to go and lie down. Because, like, honestly, I feel like you could do just as good watching over these guys while I'm doing other stuff.
It's nice to see you embracing my tenets.
I think he just wants a fake arm, but I can't hear your angel.
Nope.
You can't hear any of this.
But
no,
I'm
this
just
is all
telling
happening
that's his
inside his
arm.
head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking to Bree like, I can fix this.
No,
Carter
no,
nods
He
It's-
along
offered
with
to send
Bree.
him away so he could get it fixed. I don't think he wants to get it fixed.
I appreciate your protective instincts, Norin, for your friends, and you do what you will with your arm. Should you not find a solution yourself soon, I will see what I can do to help you, perhaps.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course.
Alright, now you stand up.
Have a
Okay,
luminous
so-
day, Norin.
Aw, hey, you said the thing. I'll clap using the arm and just clap on the ground. And you as well. And then
I will
stand
say
up
that
and-
at this point, Gel and the other three who have been watching you ship your 4 new crew members have been watching all of this, basically. And they're just sort of like,
Yeah. I kind of forgot we brought them on.
I 100% forgot we had them.
Yep.
Same.
So for what it's worth, I will say specifically for the benefit of you guys, the other 3 crew members who you would have met by now, you spent several days with them on your ship, basically since this deal was struck. Your other 3 crew members are there's Gel, who you knew already, and then there is a large Goliath male.
Nice.
Totally hairless, standard Goliath, sort of skin markings, symmetrical on his face, and from what you can tell, sort of going down the neck into the torso. He is a very tall, muscular individual. He goes by the name Bobby Skullcrusher.
That is the fucking best thing I've heard of.
And
Sounds
you
like a
know,
wrestling
Carter,
movie.
you in particular know that in his spare time he likes to knit.
Oh, good for him.
Oh, cool.
There is also a Minotaur, female, auburn fur, brown skin. She's a little short for a Minotaur, but she's pretty well built. Her name is Dora Kier Thunderhunter.
I'm not gonna lie. The
also a sick name?
split second you said her name, I thought it was Thunder Humper. And I'm like, Okay.
Lord.
Though, just from her general temperament, you think she'd find that joke hilarious.
Okay. That was more of a John thing, not a Carter thing.
And then the fourth one, both of them, as well as Gel, are sort of on the younger side. This individual looks much older, though from what he tells you, he's not as old as he looks. It's the sea. It's the sea. Just spending life on the sea will age you quickly. Gnomish, or mostly gnomish anyway, he has horns and a tail, so you think maybe there's a hint of tiefling heritage there at least. With sort of light brown skin, a little darker than Bree probably. He's someone who you guys have noticed sort of when he's not doing his work, it takes time to meditate and sort of and Carter, you recognize some of the techniques he uses, and he seems to have a fair grasp of unarmed combat.
Can you like type out the names and the races?
I will put them in the token you guys have for the ship.
Ooh.
Okay.
I forgot we had a token for that.
Mm-hmm. Or not token, the note, or whatever it is.
The handout.
Yeah.
Skull's Ruin.
Okay.
So I'll add those later. So
Okay.
yes, those are your 4 crew members. Thanks to Tracy for coming up with them.
Oh, yay.
Awesome.
Haha. That's gone, by the way.
And Tracy, of course, knew all of these people previously.
Yeah.
Or
And what
Bree
name
did,
did
rather.
you use? Did you use for the gnome guy?
Sorry, yes. His name is Estelle Gappy.
Is that Gappy?
I'll put
or
it in the
IE?
thing. Gatti. But I'll put him in the thing.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So you guys are sort of out on the deck of the Skulls Run at the moment with your 4 crew members there. After a few minutes, you guys coming up, you see Finnan sort of making his way sort of on the other ship, sort of waving. Hi! How did it go? Is everything alright?
Right as rain.
You don't sound convinced.
Carter gives like a half like thumbs
Well-
up, and then just arm drops down.
Lauren
waves
lost his
with
arm.
his arm.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I cast Spare the Dying on the arm.
I was just gonna steal the bag of colding.
Oh, do we have a bag of colding?
It's with Carter.
We do.
Carter carries it.
Carter,
Bam!
give me that bag of
Okay, I
colding for a
forgot
second.
about that. Hey, Dad.
The arm is now stabilized.
Haha!
Give me that fucking bag of colding, or I will beat it off of you. I swear to God.
Am I able to
Carter-
My arm.
Can
Carter
I
just,
take
like-
the door over to my dad's ship?
Yes, you can.
Carter just like lifts himself onto his side and just like it's there. Just take
Cool.
it.
Take it. Put it on the other side
Oh,
from the
my
bag of
bad.
colding. Stick my arm in that.
And then he just like flops back down onto his back. It just lays there.
Norin dual satchel wielding.
Norin, almost an artificer at this point.
Okay, so you're doing that. Bree, you dimension door over to the Corabelle. Presumably right next to your dad?
Yep, I'll have to walk back.
Did you roll for wild magic?
I did. I got higher.
I moved to the other
9.
ship as well.
You what?
I go to the other ship too.
Okay, it takes a little longer. Bree, you pop up next to your dad and he's like, "Oof."
Hi.
Right. Hello.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm good, but it occurs to me I kind of screwed you over. So, I'm gonna pull out my rapier and give it to him because I don't think you have a weapon anymore, Dad. You might need it.
Yeah, I don't. That's appreciated, actually. Thank you.
Also, I can make you a weapon.
As you
I mean, to
climb
be
out
honest,
of the
I
sea,
like
dripping
don't
wet.
remember the last time I used it.
I can Make you a weapon.
Zoran climbs up and like looks over the edge. I can make you one.
Oh,
The
hi.
weirdest fucking NPC.
I heard you talking about me.
Oh hello.
Heard
Hi.
you mention a weapon.
I feel like a hand just comes up like over the rail, like I can make you one.
Oh, just the hand. Hello. And he's like, on a we're on a ship or.
Not right now, man. I'm almost done. I show him the designs though. It's the one where it's the sword that it's one sword, but then it can flip into two swords.
But he might need one.
He takes a look at it and he says, "That's interesting, but I don't think it's really quite my style."
Well, I back up and I fall off the ship.
And just like,
Don't help Zarn.
Look over the side and just.
Fennin just sort of
look.
looks at you, Bree, and he's like,
He's always like that.
"He's an odd one, isn't he?"
He's such a fucking
He's-
odd.
We are.
He's like the most sane one of them. Truly.
That's not promising.
Is he? I hope not.
He kind of
I mean, Bree, Bree,
Look what I can do! I'm gonna juggle the arm.
See?
and
Oh
the
my
sword at the
God.
same time.
See?
make a performance check just
Please,
for fun.
please fall in the water. Oh.
Nope.
It's if it
I'm
wasn't
really good at
so if it
performance.
wasn't so like grotesque and morbid, it would be really impressive.
I like how
This is what
Norn
I
can
put up
not.
with every day.
I love how Norn can roll no less than a 10 on a performance check.
My favorite thing.
Finnan is just sort of like
An 11, because that one would still be a fail.
he sort of pulls back, like, and raises his eyebrows, and is like, "Are you sure you don't want to stay with us?"
I heard that.
I'll be fine.
All right.
Not as bad as it seems. I left them once, you know. And they came and found me.
Good. I'm glad someone did, and I'm sorry that I didn't.
Ah, you weren't a bad dad, Dad.
I wasn't a good one either, Bree.
You weren't a bad one. I
Alright.
mean, there's me, right?
There. You turned out alright, I think. Rash and impetuous, and occasionally very stupid, but alright.
Usually stupid, but that's okay. Sometimes it works.
You take care of yourself.
You too. You take care of that rapier. I might want it back one day.
I'll keep that in mind.
Let me see if I've got anything else. Probably not, because I never bought everything in my life. Nope.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you know what? I'll give him my medallion of.
Oh, the medallion of Krellin?
Yeah.
Okay. He takes it gratefully.
That's from one of my first adventures.
I'll give mine away too.
He puts it in like a vest pocket.
So you can think of me.
Exactly.
Don't lose it.
I would never.
I know.
All right. So, I will say at this point, after some explaining the and like sort of thinking about it, the crew informs you that you're about 5 days out from the floating island. Based on their knowledge of the currents and where the island would be now, and both ships are going to head towards it. Everyone is super ready to get out of the water plane. Dorothy in particular mentions how excited she is to fucking see birds again.
Have we got a full day yet?
Oh, I'm getting there.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say if she says that after we've gone a full day, we're gonna polymorph into a giant eagle.
No, this is all. This is. I'm just talking about sort of like immediately afterwards, right? You all are discussing the next steps. So the idea is that you're all going to sail for the Forgotten Island, unless you guys wanted to do anything else in the water plane.
Well, we don't
get
have
the fuck out as quickly as humanly possible.
Way, right?
My only question is, does Carter get better normally?
Yeah,
Like
it takes you a few, like about half an hour or so after you get out of the water, but once you're not in it anymore, you start to feel okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
after you take the long rest, your maximum hit points go back to normal.
Okay.
You haven't done that yet, but once you do, they'll go back to normal.
I'll wait to do that, yeah.
So you guys are going to make your way towards the Forbidden Island? Or, sorry, the floating island? Wrong effort?
Yes.
Okay.
Also,
I'm kind of scared to go back to it now.
I forget if we've asked, but breeze stones don't work here because we're on a different plane, right?
So if you want to use the threshold stones, the way it works, just a reminder, when you have both of them together, you can drop one on the ground and take the other one with you and go anywhere on any plane that you've been before.
Yes.
When they're separate, as long as they're on the same plane, you can take the time to go to the other stone. That one only works if you're on the same plane.
Okay, so technically one of us
we
could...
could send Norin anyway.
Gotcha, okay.
And leave it on the ship, the other one.
Gotcha.
Right. It would just take
go get his arm healed. So if he's not, it's because he doesn't want to.
Okay, gotcha. Because Zarn's trying to get back to... He would have shared this with you guys. He would have shared the stuff about the tieflings going missing in Corellendale, and he's trying to get back literally as soon as he possibly can.
Happy for us to be there literally right now.
Well, why don't Norn and I go ahead, or should we just wait?
I don't think we can both go, and if I'm going anywhere, I want to go to a place where I can get.
You can all get through.
Yeah.
In a time frame with it opens a gate, right?
Yeah.
That's how we did it with the.
Right. That's how we got to the thing in the first place.
To the caverns.
Yeah.
Okay, so quickly hashing this out. Do we know a way, or anybody in Corellendale who could get me an arm?
I can give you your old arm.
Well, it's been like 3 days. You want to just try it now?
Oh, yeah.
It has not been 3 days yet.
Can we wait 3 days and then have this exact conversation?
Why
no.
Like we can wait one day.
If you guys want to have this conversation the next day, that's fine. I wanted to ask if there's anything else anyone wanted to do before you go to sleep tonight, specifically.
No.
Other than moan and probably groan a bit. Because sick.
Okay. Nothing else happening this night at all. Cool.
I'm going to very sadly attempt to play my lute, which I bought at the last session.
It's difficult with one arm.
Sad when you're refusing to go get help for your arm.
I'm not refusing anything.
You are so.
Why do you think I'm refusing?
You guys
Zarn wants to go and save other lives. That's important.
So following day, you'll wake up. Carter, you're back to normal health-wise. Zarn, what are you going to try to do to fix Norn's arm?
Greater restoration.
Greater restoration. Let me look at that
Now,
spell.
here's the thing. I need diamond dust. I have plenty of actual diamonds from when I bought them for Revivify. Can I take 100 gold pieces worth of a diamond, crush it up, and use that?
Yes.
Okay, I will do that.
Damn, Zarn just crushing diamonds.
I mean, he's got magic and shit. It's fine.
Yeah,
I'll say he can manage it somehow.
Okay, so I had 10 diamonds, which was enough for 2 Revivifies. By crushing one...
enough for 1 Revivify and, like, change.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
9/10 of another Revivify.
Yeah. Something like that. I don't remember how much Revivify actually costs.
300 gold pieces.
So yeah, you've got enough for 1 2/3 Revivifies.
Okay.
At this point, yeah.
So I crush up 1, and I'm gonna use Greater Restoration to seal his arm back up.
Okay, I'm gonna have you make
Oh God.
Come on.
just make a wisdom check on this. Add your
Alright.
proficiency.
So
plus your
wisdom
proficiency.
save. Okay.
Effectively, yes.
You little shit.
How did you put it on the wrong side?
What is happening? No, so you sort of sit down with Norn and you focus and you sort of channel Pamplos and sort of the healing energy that you know is in the water and the rebirth of the storm. And you try to sort of sort of sew basically his flashback together using your divine magic. It doesn't seem to take this time, but you know that you can do it. It can be done. You think you can do it. It might just take another attempt or two.
Okay. So is it like partially attached, or is it just not still not?
It didn't take.
Okay.
Like you saw the flesh start to knit, but it didn't hold.
Okay.
So no, it's not like it's not like half attached to him or anything. It's
Okay.
just,
So
If he goes to do it again, I'm gonna pull out respite and like basically just touch the redstone on the hilt to the shoulder as he does it.
are you gonna do it again right now, Zarn?
I can only do it once per day.
So the next day,
Okay. Is anyone doing anything else on this day?
Messages to Sonnet.
Sending is on it?
Yeah.
Is on it? What are you saying?
Just checking in. Everything's fine. We're on the way back. Are you safe? Don't you do this to me.
It takes
I-
it takes a little bit of time to get a response. Actually, hold on.
Don't you fucking do
Okay,
this
no,
to me.
just through.
okay.
It takes a little bit of time to get a response, and then her voice comes back, and it sounds panicked a little bit.
God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it.
Zorn, there's an army here.
The
I don't know where they came from. Asmodin and the Port District are completely overtaken.
I run to Bree. Give me the stones.
Well, I'm in tune to them. What do you want?
Open a
Done.
portal to Corellendil.
Whereabouts?
The Gateway District. We have to go.
Okay, well, let's get everybody here first, because we've only got like a few seconds.
I gather everybody up and say, listen, something's happened. There's an army there. We have to go now.
I mean, okay.
Gail, can you take the ship back yourself?
To where?
Corellendil.
We can get there once we get through. That's almost a month of sailing.
Fuck.
I mean, we're not gonna need the ship.
Okay.
Can you,
Anytime we
Is
want
that-
anything.
Zarn, can you send them to your friends, the Thunderfist, and just say Zarn Puretide sent us here,
I
and
mean,
give some sort of proof?
I'm forgetting your name. Hold on. Doric here speaks up and she says, I mean, I could. I presume you're talking about to Argok?
yes.
I could get us onto the Isle, but the other three, I don't know how welcome we'd all be there.
I have an idea. I pull out of my pouch a oversized dagger, and I say, "This is Thunderfist's knife. He gave it to me before I left. Use this to let him know that you're with me."
What if he thinks she killed you?
Thunderfist, no, I won't die that easy.
She takes it and she nods. All right. that's what you want us to do, we'll do it.
And await my word, we may need his help.
Okay. You know, it's still after they get out of the after they get out on the other side of the island to the Dark Isle, it's about 2 weeks or a week and a half of sailing to the Dark Isles. For what, just so you know.
Okay.
So it'll take them approximately 16 or 17 days to get there from now.
All right. Gel, when we do this, there's going to be a little pebble left on the deck. You need to keep that thing safe.
All right.
It's our way back.
It's our way back to you, yes.
Right. I'll keep that on my person.
Thank you.
We all appreciate that deeply.
I look around at everybody else. I'm like, you guys don't have to go with me. This is.
Oh, shut up!
Yeah, just open the fucking portal.
All right. Well.
I'm gonna jump through the portal and just drag.
All right. So where exactly are you opening the portal, Bree?
You know what? Where I know is where that museum was.
You're opening it up at the museum. Are you opening it in the museum or on the surface above it?
On the surface.
What about the flower sheds?
We never went there.
Yeah, the only people who know about it in this current group is Carter and Zarn.
Okay. So you pop open a portal immediately on top of the museum. Okay, hold on.
Oops. We're all dead.
Well, no, nothing quite that dramatic.
My arm doesn't make the trip.
No, it does.
Man, I just don't think that orc lady would like me popping up on her couch. So.
That's legitimate. So, Bree, you focus and concentrate on the threshold stones, thinking about the stone plaza where you know that the sort of elevating platform down into the elemental museum lies. And you open the rift, and the four of you run through the purple oval, emerging on the other side in the prime material plane in Corellendale. And what you see around you is an empty plaza, vacant, in the middle of the afternoon.
That's weird.
Yes, it is.
As soon as we get through, Carter looks at Zarn and says, "Do we just go straight there?"
He just takes off running.
Carter goes after him.
He's running for the Gateway headquarters.
Gateway headquarters? Okay. You're just running as fast as you can?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Carter's got his staff out currently and waiting just in case with like a hand.
You guys have long rested. Everyone is at full HP and shit.
Full key points, full spell slots.
Well, I've casted one 5th level. My 5th level's gone, and I have 1 3rd level gone from sending. Yeah. Everything else I have it.
Because that was today.
Yes.
And you've instructed your crew to go to the Argok Isles. Cool. Okay. So the four of you, presumably all four of you are dashing in the direction Zarn's going, yes?
I'm actually gonna, yeah, I'm just gonna run. Keep an action ready to polymorph into giant eagle if I need to.
Okay, noted. Okay, so the four of you start sprinting effectively. Your steps are
very loud
in the quiet streets. Especially, I mean, everyone's, especially Zarn's, who are, I mean, for you it's loud, right?
Yeah, okay.
Like, you guys aren't trying to be quiet.
Technically, no, that's wrong. I make no sound. Because boots of Elvenkind.
Right. You just don't make sound anyway. That's true.
Zarn's going full clank.
Zarn, we should try and at least somewhat slow down.
I'm thinking we should be trying to be a little bit still. Because rusted. I know, I mean, I can handle myself really well.
He's not even paying attention. He's just running.
Okay, so Zarn's running. You guys following him, or are you slowing down for stuff?
I'm gonna
I
stealth.
feel like we just keep going.
I'm already falling behind anyway, so I'm stealth.
Carter's following Zarn's lead at this point, so if he's not trying to stealth, neither is Carter.
You have 50 feet of movement, Carter?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, so you will have to actually, okay. But
he's
you,
like he's
you're
not
like sort of
moving full
jogging.
movement.
Yeah. Darn
So
sprinting.
where are we going?
Hey, how's it going, guys? Bree, on the other hand, is falling behind with you guys running at full sprint. She cannot keep up.
I'm just gonna stealth. Anyway,
Okay.
I might as well.
Okay, so Bree falls well behind as she's not even bothering to try to keep up at this point. Carter and Zarn, and Norin, what are you doing? Are you staying with Carter and Zarn, or are you hanging by
I
the Bree?
can't keep up to them. Well, I can't keep
Yes,
up to
you
Carter
can.
at his hilarious speed.
Well, Carter
I
is
can keep up with
presumably
Zarn.
staying
Yeah.
at Zarn speed.
Yeah. He's essentially like lightly jogging next to Zarn, who's at a full sprint.
Can I like let them get ahead of me by about 50 feet and then sort of keep pace?
Pace? Yes. Yeah,
I want to
you-
watch and see if anything pops up behind.
Okay. So you guys are running. I need everyone to Bree make a stealth check, and the other three of you make perception checks.
So that's 19.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
So I only rolled an 8.
Oh, went from a 3 to a 16. That is a 19.
Okay. So the three of you, as you start pulling, you've been running for a couple minutes now. You're well ahead of Bree at this point, who's not even bothering to try and keep up. You get a couple minutes away from where Gateway Watch headquarters is, and you know that you start seeing movement in the distance. Humanoid individuals, basically.
I'm gonna stop.
I'm still running.
Okay. As you, Zarn, get closer, you begin to make out these individuals that are walking around. They're not just sort of casually walking. These are people moving with purpose. And they seem to be effectively maintaining a perimeter around the watch district. And as you sort of, around the watch headquarters, rather, and as you get closer, you can see a couple dozen, probably, of these individuals that you can see. All sort of, I mean, you can't see all of them encircling, but you assume that they are encircling the watch headquarters. And as you approach, several of them turn, hearing you, and one of them, a fairly tall individual, you can't make out any details just yet, calls out, "Ho! Who goes there?"
Who are you?
Who asks?
Zarn Puretide.
Are you still moving forward?
Yes. I've slowed to a walk now, but I'm still walking.
Carter
towards him.
stays behind Zarn.
Okay.
Still with staff,
Yeah, still
like
with you.
staff in hand.
I currently have Thundercrack out.
Okay. As you guys get closer, you can now see that all of these individuals are tieflings. Every single one.
Oh, that's weird.
And the one who spoke, an individual, sort of purplish skin, light purple, in dark leather armor, wielding a, you think it's a spear, probably, something along those lines. He sort of puts the butt of the spear on the ground. "I speak for the Datarai. You will go no further."
Do I know who that is?
Nope. You've never heard that in your life.
Okay.
What about Carter? Has
Nope.
Carter heard that?
Nope.
What is the Deterai?
The new nation that will rise. The rebellion that will bring down the injustices of the past to right the wrongs in the future.
Can I make an intelligence check? Do I assume this is like a tiefling rebellion, more or less?
That's what it looks like.
Okay. Listen. First off, I understand everything that that you believe right now. But I swear to Pamplos, if you do not let me in there to see my fiancé, I will kill every single one of you.
You see sort of like a sneering grin across his face. You're confident. We've taken half this city. 2 of you. I'm not concerned.
I don't give a damn about the city. I give a damn about my fiancé.
Your fiancé is of no concern to me, and neither are you. You will obey our instructions, or you will die. You will wait. We await the surrender of the Keeper. When it occurs, we take control of the city, and things will return to a new normal. Until then, you follow our instructions, or you will be punished.
How many people are out here?
You see a couple dozen that are visible.
I cast Sending to Sonnet. I say, I'm outside the headquarters. Are you safe?
I can see you. We're safe for now. They can't get through the walls.
God damn it. I turn around and face Carter. Well, shall we fight our way through?
Hang on, I want to see something. It's probably gonna be really stupid. Sec. Ah, I do. Okay. So Carter looks. How tall is Zarn?
6'2".
Got how tall I made Carter. How tall did I make Carter? Background. Yeah, he looks slightly up at you. And
Are they literally all 6 feet and taller? Or is that what I'm hearing?
Oh,
Carter's 5'8". So he wiggles his fingers and says, I can make it so nobody can see us. Problem is that we can't see what we're doing either. Like, do we see a door from where we are?
To the HQ?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the door.
The rings we wear. Does that let us see through just the fog from the ship or any fog?
Specifically the fog from the ship.
Okay.
At this point, Norn, what are you doing while this is happening?
I'm just sitting back slightly, like about 50 feet back from them and just listening.
Okay, are you trying to stay hidden?
A little bit, yeah.
Roll a
I would
stealth
like
check
to.
for me.
Okay, I have a +1.
Ooh, bummer.
Knock over a bucket. Just...
Yeah, you like, there's like a ladder, like to a roof, and you just run into it and it just falls over and clatters and make yourself very, very, very present.
I'm glad he's not with me.
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't really see a reason to be hidden at this point.
No, not anymore.
It really wasn't at all.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with that. Just like, Hey, tieflings. Guys,
What?
do you know any place I could get an arm reattached?
Well, I'm gonna say,
Gives
well,
you a look like, what?
I'm
I'm gonna
take the arm out of the bag, hold it.
Air mode.
Do you know anywhere I can get this reattached to this? And I'm pointing with the arm at the stomach.
No, I don't.
Okay, let me know if you hear anything. I'll put it back in the bag.
I'm gonna say, well,
turn
while
around
Norn,
and just walk away.
While Norn was yelling that, Carter's been talking with Zarn, like, and asked me, like, I can make it so we can't be seen, but it's up to you. I don't think we can take this many people at once.
If I look towards the door, are there guards like in the doorway, or is it like sealed off?
So you see sort of like a perimeter, basically, like around sort of the, effectively like the lot that the building sits on, right?
Yeah.
To use some terminology loosely. There are, it looks like there's a couple of people, like one or two at the front entrance that you can see, tieflings. They don't appear to be like, they're not like beef eaters, right? Where they're like super alert all the time, but they're present, they're there.
Okay. Do I see any city guard, or are they like locked in there?
You do not see any members of the City Watch visibly. You get the impression that they're inside.
Okay.
And you do see, by the way, actually make a perception check for me.
Both of us, or just him?
Just Zarn for this, because yeah. You do see on these soldiers, some of them have light injuries, and there are bloodstains on some of the armor and weapons, recent ones.
Do I recognize any of them from my time in Asmodin?
No one that you're like super familiar with. Like you spent time in Asmodin, but most of the people that you got really close to were Sonnet's immediate family.
Yeah. Okay.
And none of them seem to be present here, certainly.
Okay. So I turned back to the guy. What have you done with Asmodin?
Asmodin is under our control.
And the
The
people
watch has been repelled. The people there are under our protection.
I want to incite him for that.
Okay. He's speaking the truth. There's a sense of rhetoric behind the words, but he's not lying.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he continues to speak. The port district is the same.
So then how do you view us then?
You specifically?
I know we're not tieflings. Are we your enemy?
You're our enemy if you fight us. You are our enemy if you resist. You are our enemy if you have or do or ever will see or treat a tiefling as lesser than you.
Carter, like, sticks his head around Zarn and goes, what if we told you that his fiance was a tiefling? And that he held the flower shop.
She does not fight with us, does she?
I don't know. I'm trying to find her.
Yeah, that's kind of why we're here, dude.
But you know she's here in the building.
She's a city guard. Can you just let me go in and see if she's okay?
The City Watch is not with us. They are our enemies.
I don't care about that right now. I'm asking you a simple question.
And I don't care about you or your fiancé. You are one person in a sea of thousands. You and this entire city and this entire continent will fall to the Deathrai, and we will right the wrongs of the past.
And what does that mean, right the wrongs of the past?
Equality is what that means.
This doesn't feel like equality. This feels like you taking control.
This is a rebellion. There must be change to create a difference.
Yes, but why?
Action must be taken.
So, violent action, you mean?
Yes.
Why?
Because non-violent action hasn't worked in all of living or historical memory. That's why.
What have you tried besides this
personally?
violence?
What I tried is of little matter in the scope of history. Walk away.
Carter leans up to Zarn and just whispers, "Give me the sign."
How far am I? How far away from the door am I?
About 100 feet, maybe 120.
Okay.
And this guy's probably about 20 feet from you.
I'm gonna walk up while he's trying to calculate shit. I'm gonna put my arm on his shoulder. Not the attached arm. Darn, buddy.
You just
This might be the kind of one that we want to come back to. Like running in and dying against a shit ton of people. Really doesn't seem like the kind of thing Sonnet would want. Like, why don't we leave for now and come back?
What are you going to do with the people who are inside that building?
That is actually a good question. I would like to know that as well.
that depends.
Depends on what.
It's not my decision.
Whose
It's
decision
up
is
to
it?
my superiors.
Then may I talk to your superiors?
You have to find them first.
What the, oh my god. Straight answers. Where are they?
Somewhere in the city. I don't know. I don't keep tabs on them. They're my superiors, not the other way around.
Where did you see them last?
He just gives you a look like, why would I tell you anything?
You just said to go see them!
No, I said that's who will tell me what happens to them. You're the one who wants to see them. I did not tell you to go see them.
Well then why don't one of you guys take me to them then?
Because we have more important things to do than helping some random person not affiliated with the cause.
The cause. Okay.
Sounds more like a cult than a rebellion, if you ask me. And he actually says that in character, by the way.
There's no reaction. Not from this guy anyway. You see a few of the people like nearby sort of bristle at that, but there's no reaction from the guy you're speaking to.
Zarn, visibly and like kind of under his breath, but loud enough so they can hear it, just starts counting the people. Like, all right, 1, 2, 3. Just start counting.
You see the commander wrap the butt of his spear on the ground and make a hand gesture. And about the 10 soldiers nearest him take a few steps forward and form effectively a phalanx.
You see him jumping.
It's a war zone.
You're making it a war zone.
Still a war zone.
Do I frighten you?
You wield a weapon. Caution and fear are two different things. Step away. This is the last warning you will receive. Walk away.
How about just a thunder wave?
We did that last time. Do thunderclap. Quake. It worked.
Alright, look, Sam Riegel, we gotta get out of here.
That's exactly what I was thinking. How about just a thunder wave?
Let's go figure out some of the other issues that are currently affecting us.
What's your name?
This place.
What is your name?
His name, did he not?
My name?
Yes.
You hear from behind Zarn, his name does not matter to the cause.
My name is Thunder.
Cute.
No,
Hi, I'm Lars Gerhardt.
Lars Gerhardt.
I'll see you real soon, Thunder. And I turn and I walk away.
Carter follows, but gives him like the water tribe.
I'm just gonna wave with my severed arm, and walk away.
I want to then pull Norin into an alleyway since we're out of sight.
Okay, Bree, at this point, you're catching up, and I'll say you run into the three of them as they're walking away.
Okay.
Oh, hey.
Norin,
How far to the building?
You guys are a few hundred feet away at this point, I'll say.
how many hundred feet?
Zarn, do you want me to pop in and see
600 or so?
Damn it!
I knew,
You want me to pop in and see
exactly
what's
what I
on
was
it?
thinking.
Fuck.
I knew exactly what you were thinking, Mike, and I thought that's what Norin was gonna do when he put his hand out.
So did I.
Not in fucking full view, I'm not an idiot.
It's like I was waiting for it to be like, let's
Anything.
just try to do something. Poof.
Zarn, he's got his eye on you, but do you want me to pop in and go see?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind.
Poof.
You know you're not in range yet, as a note.
Oh, I thought I had 500 feet.
You're 600 feet.
We're 600
Oh.
Ah, how
Well,
convenient.
I will sneak over 100 feet closer, so that
Okay. Go ahead and roll a stealth
From
check
the
for me.
alleyway, can I
That's a
use your
20.
image it to look like a...
Okay. Can you do what now?
Never mind.
Okay.
I'm trying to
Just
help,
kidding.
but,
Yeah.
she
Okay,
doesn't
yeah,
help.
Tracy, you make it up without too much issue. You're small and quiet and sneaky and still pretty far away. And the shadows of the buildings make it pretty easy for you to do this. And so you dimension door into the watch headquarters. Where in the headquarters are you going exactly?
I'm gonna go. Well, that lady's office that we did set up.
Okay. So like right by where you remember her desk being, basically?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, are you going to the main, like, the office? Okay. So there's the main area that's just got several desks in it where most people sit, and then there was the office where...
The office where we set off the thunderclap on the...
Okay. So you pop into the office, and you find yourself in an unoccupied room. There's a desk. The door behind you is... you sort of look around and you see the desk. There's nothing in there. Still papers on the desk and
What
things.
about the drag marks? Are they still there?
No, the drag marks are not there. As you turn around, however, you do see that the door is open when you look at the drag marks. And as you look out, you see about 6 or 7 members of the watch, all wearing the teal and green uniforms of the Crowndale Watch, including standing near your window looking out towards where Zarn and Norin and Carter came from. Sonnet.
And I'm gonna go, psst, Sonnet.
And she
Me, Bree.
starts and she looks and she's like, "How did you get?"
I have my ways.
Okay. We've got to put something to prevent that from. Oh, if you can do
Zarn
that.
says hi. Are you okay?
I mean, I've been better. This is not. It's not been a good day, Bree. It's not been a good day.
What's going on?
I'll be honest, I don't really know. The last few hours have been utter madness. I think 2 of the districts have been completely overrun by this army from nowhere. They popped up within the city walls. I don't know how they got here. I don't know if anyone does.
I mean, they're
And
not
she's-
from here originally?
I don't know. I mean, everyone I've seen out there seems to be a tiefling, but I don't. I mean, no one that I recognize.
Resistance.
Are they?
Mm-hmm. And taking the city back and righting wrongs of the past.
God damn it. Morons. Fucking morons.
I mean, they're not wrong. I said that last time I was here. You can't treat people like that.
If that's the cause, then sure, they've... Their hearts are in the right place or fucking something, but come on.
That's
violent
what I
resistance.
said.
I know.
Things are improving. Things are getting better. You can't... Whatever. Not important right now. Okay. Anyway, yeah. I mean, as far as I know, we're the last of the Gateway Watch. Most of... I mean, they came out of nowhere. It was completely unexpected. The Asmodin Watch and the Port District are, as far as I know, just basically gone.
Yeah, and they consider you an enemy, so...
I'm wearing the blue and green. I don't know. I don't know what to make of this. I'm not sure what to do. I suspect that headquarters will probably be pulling in the survivors. Magically, we'll be sending people to get us out of our individual HQs, but that would be surrendering the other two districts and would leave us with just Temple Square.
Do you have any way out? You know Zarn's gonna do something stupid, right?
I know. I don't have any way out. None of us are particularly proficient in magic. I think one of us can do a couple of tricks, basically, but nothing much more. We're more on the martial side of things, most of us.
Anyhow, if Zarn does something stupid, I'll be just let him do something stupid by himself.
I mean, if he does something stupid, please go with him.
I will.
Unless it's really stupid. Anyway. Yeah, I don't really know what specifically to do here, I guess. As of now, we're holding the building, but there's not much else we can do until we hear from main headquarters, get different instructions, or have more forces come by. We're holding the building against a siege, and it's all we can really do. We don't have the numbers to do anything else.
What do you want me to tell Zarn?
What I just told you.
Yeah, but nothing personal. You know he's gonna ask me everything.
Tell him I love him, and that we'll be fine.
Okay.
We'll figure this out.
Now, before I leave, that Susanna's not around here, is she?
No, actually, you don't see Susanna.
Oh,
Thank
fuck.
God. Be
Well,
mad
actually,
at
that
me.
could be a bad thing.
That Garrick treated her poorly.
She died saying, Garrick, I'll always love you.
God, the guilt he would have.
He wouldn't even fucking know.
Still.
Meanwhile, in Ravenhold. Oh, God, what happened?
Okay, well, I'm gonna pop back out and go find him again.
You're gonna dimension door back?
Yeah,
Okay.
to where I started from.
Are you rolling your wild magic stuff?
Yes, I am.
Same team!
I'm sorry. I like wild magic. I want
I
it to
do
happen.
too. I only roll on. I'm only high tonight. I rolled anything lower than a 6, I think, tonight.
She says immediately before rolling a 1.
Yeah.
I rolled an 18 on my wild magic die, so
Okay.
it wasn't
Alright.
anywhere close.
So you pop back amongst the other three.
I just grab her face, like, what'd she say? Is she fine? Is she
nothing.
hurt? Is she fine? Is she hurt? What happened?
Yeah, I told her you'd say that. You'd ask me everything. She looked really good. Her outfit was on point today.
Of course she looks good.
She still loves you.
Well, I love her too. What does she want us to attack? Does she want us to attack?
No, she doesn't want you to do anything stupid. I told her you were going to anyway, and I'd be by your side.
She just gets me.
She does.
I mean, so how many people are in there with her?
He said things had been improving. Well, Susanna wasn't there.
You
thank
did
God.
notice Bree particularly. I will point out that she was over her uniform, and this is the case for a few of them, not just her. She was wearing a full breastplate, and she, like, you've seen her with like weapons before on guard, but she's in like, she's decked out. She has she's carrying a glaive, and had a crossbow on her hip.
They're decked out.
She's so sexy. I can see her now.
She was pretty sexy, Zarn, not gonna lie.
Okay, so how many people are in there with her?
A bunch.
There were about half a dozen.
A bunch or a bunchy bunch?
Okay.
How about a sexy bunch?
So a bunch, like if we attack the door, they'll attack from the back. That kind of bunch?
I don't want to really
Darn,
attack
didn't want
quite
to.
yet.
There is no way that this is going to work the way it is. I'm sorry.
I
There's
mean,
like, I guess stick my head out of the alleyway.
And she didn't
like
really
fucking
seem to think that they
200
came
of
from the tent.
I wonder if this is why all the tieflings have been going missing. If they've been recruiting people or if they've been taking them.
I feel like that's a pretty safe assumption at this point.
I think we need info.
We do. I don't like this at all.
No, I don't like it either.
I don't like it either, but and as much as I think they're assholes, we're not gonna win this.
Well, now with that attitude.
Attitude? Okay. I have your back. You know that. But it's like we're at least outnumbered 2-1. And that's not great odds.
They're not bad odds.
We just took on a tree made by a death god.
And if you didn't realize it was a tree, it didn't move.
Yeah, and we
Kind of,
kicked its tree ass.
I was suffocating. It was making things move.
I didn't get hit.
No one's like, I'm missing an arm.
Here's a question, Quads. Can we save the game and then do it to see if we succeed or not, so that we can just like load a save?
Yeah. I cast
Honestly,
save point.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie. If this was a video game,
This
I
is
would
Iron Man
hands down do
suckers.
that.
Iron Man mode.
God,
No save scumming.
I want to go punch that dude in the fucking face. I really do.
No, and I don't blame you, but
I mean, I don't blame you either. I just know odds, and
I mean the shit that was going on when we were here was terrible. And I kind of don't blame the tieflings for being mad.
No, I understand. I don't blame them either. They're completely validated, but this is not the way to do it.
I know Sonnet said things had been getting better. But...
They had that. All of us, everyone's been trying to do their best.
We don't want to go around slaughtering tieflings.
I know. I don't want to kill them either.
You'd be all guilty.
I know. I know. Shut up. God.
Well, I'm just telling you.
what if
You'll have nightmares. It'd be terrible. I'll have to listen to it.
Question from John to Q.
Yeah.
How packed were all of the guards in front of the building?
I mean, it wasn't like you could. It wasn't like they were playing Ring Around a Rosie or anything. They weren't like arm in arm, but like they were fairly close together.
Like it would be really it would be really difficult to just barrel right through them, even from behind.
Yeah, and there's not. Yes, and there's not really a behind because it's not like they're all facing one way all the time. They're not like standing like the Queen's Guards all the time, right? It's a loose like circle, and they're sort of facing different directions. They're effectively laying siege to the Watch HQ, right? So they're there for the long haul.
That's
Yeah.
that. So like, bloop, bloop, bloop,
I have like
More or less, yeah.
I have a.
No, you can
couple,
only see like 1.5 sides of the building right now, right?
Yeah.
You don't know the whole layout, but you get the impression.
Yeah, but I'm
that
assuming that's probably what it looks like.
Because like I have a couple ideas. One would be fighting them. The other one would not be fighting them.
Well, what's your non-fighting idea?
Okay, so I have a little trick in my back pocket
As
that
a
I can
note,
use.
the sun is beginning to set, just so you guys know.
Okay, I have a trick in the back pocket that I can use that will assist either way, but
You
it
got
would
back
mean
pockets?
I do actually. He also has a really nice ass, so that also is a bonus.
I'm gonna whistle. I whistle very well in real life.
He gives you a thumbs up.
Hey, you told me my ass was nice the other.
So I can make it so nobody can see.
Everybody's
no,
blind.
Oh, it's only a 15-foot radius, really? I mean, it still would still work. I wanted to like encompass the whole thing, but I can essentially make it so the area in front of the door goes pitch black, meaning you can't see in and you can't see out. But it would also mean that Sonnet and all the other guards would literally have to barrel through and fight their way just to get out. Because
My
if we
concern, if I can be honest here, that exact thing is going to trigger them to attack.
Well, my plan right now in my head is I cast the thing, they barrel through, and we prep it ahead of time for Bree to open the portal back to the ship.
We can't go back to the ship.
Zarn, I know you want to stay. I know you want to help.
No, we literally can't go back.
Why?
Yes, we can.
They're not back on this plane yet.
They're not back on this plane yet.
Oh yeah,
It's
we
another
can't
at
until
least
they're
3
back on the
days.
plane. Yeah.
Well, I thought we could.
We have
You
to
have
wait
to
for
wait
them.
till it's back on the prime material plane.
Because the stones are apart now.
Yeah.
Well, that ruins my plan.
Well, going off your plan,
I can do that, but then it would be us fighting. So it's essentially two versions of a fight plan.
I could set up Lehman's tiny hut there and give them the finger for 8 hours.
Actually,
I like that plan. Let's put that on the back.
Yeah. Wait, how many people can fit in that hut?
Not enough. It also can't
only
move.
dimension door me.
Wait, like all together. So there's 4 of us.
Yeah.
Is that it?
I think it can fit 6 because we've used it with Gash before.
Yeah, I can get. Hold on, Lehman.
Well, what would the tiny hut
9.
do?
We could hide them
Medium
like.
size or smaller. 9 creatures.
Okay, so if we do that, what we could do is pop this hut in an alleyway. We rush them out. They jump into this hut, and one of us, most likely me, I'll keep running so they chase me, and then you guys will be safe in the hut, and I'll try to lose them.
I have to stay in the hut, or it just.
Yeah, so you stay in the hut, and then I'll lead them off to the other side of part of town, and I'll try to lose them.
Honestly, if we would have a distraction, we kind of have the best distraction any person would need, and then just completely gestures to Norin. Like the Will Smith picture where he's like.
However, I will say I'm pretty sure the when it have to be with me when I can.
Because
I am both hurt and offended that you would say such a thing about me.
Because
especially on this dark day.
The reason I say that,
and I'm gonna poke him in the chest with the arm. You, mister, need to have a little respect.
I have respect because
They have to be with me when I cast the spell, or they can't go.
Well, so you can't. Oh, okay. So they can't go in unless they're here.
Yes.
Well, shit.
How long would it take you to cast it? A long time, right?
A
It's like
minute.
10-minute cast.
A minute if I use a spell slot, and 11 minutes if I
Okay.
cast it as a ritual.
10 minutes, actually.
No, it'd be
Plus
10
the-
plus casting
plus
time,
the
so
casting
11.
Oh,
Damn
okay.
it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Technically, when you cast something as a ritual, it always takes at least 10 minutes and 6 seconds. Technically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 round to set up the ritual plus 10 minutes to cast the ritual.
Pretty much.
So we're kind of out of options. It's either we go, leave, figure something out, or we fight. We turn tail, or we just essentially.
But we don't know how many other people there. This is just who happens
Also, it's
to be
not-
standing in front of there. They could have 100 more.
It's not turning tail. Turning tail would imply that we are doing something cowardly. Running in to fight right now is just suicidal. That's the cowardly option here. Instead, we need to take a second and be smart. Like, look, between the four of us, we have, like, 2 solid brains. And I'm sure if we really think, really put some effort in, we can come up with a plan that is going to do a couple good things.
I mean,
Number 1, figuring out who our allies in this city could be.
you like
Fight
making
a
lists,
rebellion.
don't you?
I do. Look, man, I'm a teacher. This is my shit.
That was more of a
Oh, I know.
to Norin.
Both in and out of character. This
Yeah.
So, the way I see it, we can't go head on. That would be fucking stupid.
Agreed.
What we can do, we can do a couple things.
Well, I have an
First
idea.
off, can I finish,
I-
please? Just
Okay.
stop. First off, in this city, I guarantee somewhere we know some kind of allies that can help. I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but I am sure something relevant. We have some kind of allies somewhere that will help. Second, if it comes down to it, if we stay and it gets, like, the tieflings, right now they seem pretty content to just sort of be out here, and it is almost nighttime. I can't imagine they're going to attack tonight. We can try and set up somewhere close and keep an eye on it. If it goes bad, I can get in, get Sonnet, and get out. I can't get anybody else out, but I can get her out.
She wouldn't want to come out without everybody else.
I know. That's why this would be kind of a challenge.
But I do
Well,
like
why
that
don't-
second plan, though. Just
Why
staying
don't we
close
go
and
find
observing.
Sonnet's family and see how they are and what they know.
That's actually not a bad plan either, to be entirely fair.
It's just Asmoden's going to be crawling with these guys.
Well, I can sneak.
I can sneak too.
What other districts of the city are there?
So the 5
really
districts,
don't have
so
stuff.
for reminders, the 5
Yeah,
districts in
please.
Corellendale are the one you're currently in, which is Gateway. That's on like this, basically the south,
Yeah.
right? Then there's the Port district, which is
It was
west
lovely.
and north, and that is as you'd imagine for the ports. The center of the city is called Temple Square. It's not literally just a square, but that's the primary thing. There's
It looked like this.
that contains the Grand Temple, which is where the Keeper and the main watch headquarters is. The northeast corner, smaller district than anywhere else, is Asmodin, and that was populated almost entirely by tieflings and is kind of a slum. And then the eastern quadrant is known as the Eastern Quarter, in fact. And that area was industry and the like.
It was like that, right? Basically?
Yeah, pretty much. Yep.
Okay. Yeah,
I
remember
had a
this?
screen cap of this map at some point,
This was
and I have
port.
no idea.
Yeah, I thought I saved one too.
Yeah, I'm 90%.
Here, I
sure
can
saved
pull.
screen
I
cap.
can
It's
pull
fine.
in.
You don't
Okay.
need to. Just
Oh, I put that in the wrong place.
Yes, you did. But yeah, you've got it
Yeah.
pretty much on the money there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
we...
you guys
slightly
are
off
like
screen for me, but
here.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
And from
And-
what we've been told,
3, yeah.
they control this so far.
Yeah, above the port district in Asmodin,
Okay.
according to what you've been told by that person and Sonnet now,
Okay.
are effectively entirely under Deterite control.
Well, we could work our way through the eastern side of town to hit Asmodin. Or we can stay here and try to just keep an eye out.
What if we went to the temple district and started asking either the temples or the university?
That could work.
Museum.
Yeah.
Now, you guys, except for Carter, have had personal contact with the keeper and the captain of the guard.
That's right. They would be in the temple district, right?
In the Grand Temple,
Grand
yes.
Temple, okay.
In Temple Square.
Why don't we head back that way then?
I snuck there as a flower pot one.
You know, guys, we do kind of have. I mean, it would take a while to get here, but I mean, if I just want to let you know, Carter finds out this shit's going on in Corellendale, or not Carter, Garrick finds out, he's not going to be happy about this.
Yeah,
Well, we
it's
don't
like
care.
3 months for him to get here. By that point, either the city's completely under their control, or we fix this
I mean-
problem, and then it's pointless. Like, there's no
You-
sense in calling him out unless he's going to like teleport here, and even then, that's not.
But why would he
Theoretic-
care?
I mean,
That's also a good point. He's got his own shit to deal with. Like, he has a family, he's got his own like city to deal with now. I feel like all he's gonna do if he gets that note is either come running here, get killed, and then we're all gonna feel bad, or he's gonna like come running
Take
here,
care of
or
it.
he's-
I've got my own shit to do.
yeah, he's gonna send like a guard or two and then reinforce his own city. We should actually tell him, but I don't think we need to put in like I don't think we can expect him or Alana coming all the way here. We should definitely tell him though, so that he knows to kind of keep an eye on the town's upbringing the whole way.
Yeah, or just if he hears anything to let us know.
Ooh, we should also get a hold of Anto and make sure nothing's going on because
Antos and Moriand.
Morian, fuck, why do I keep fucking thinking it's in there?
well,
All of
well,
all of Aralax and make sure nothing's going on in the other city. Because if
Yeah.
it's bigger than just the city, then we're even more.
Basically, right now, we need to just not take action.
But is this a pulled pork sandwich place? Or is that the other
No.
one?
No.
I can't
That
remember
was-
where
I
that
mean, it's in
is.
the city.
Is it in the city?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was.
Yeah, then
It
it is
was?
the pulled pork
Yeah.
Yeah, it
sandwich
was.
place. There we go. Hopefully it'll still be in business.
He was probably
Agamemnos.
No, he was Gateway.
He was Gateway?
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Oh, I'm sure he's fine. They're gonna need food just as much as anybody else.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think we
but
should.
he's big.
Why don't we head to the temple district and see what favors we can call in?
Yeah, this is kind of bigger than just us, and no offense, Zarn, it's bigger than your fiance right now.
And we could casually, while we're there, say about the
Say what?
Evermilk.
Bree, you cut out. Say it again.
Yeah, try
I
that
said,
again.
so, I said we could casually say, oh, and so what have you heard lately about the Nevermelt?
Yeah,
'Cause we're
Yeah,
doing that
Rebellion is
too.
probably the best time for us to get that thing.
God damn it, it is. All right, let's head to the temple district and we'll go from there.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys
Also,
are gonna make
Zarn,
your
I'm
way
just
towards
gonna
Temple
throw
Square.
something out there. Next couple days, don't worry about my arm. I'd rather you keep all of your spells for what we're doing here.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I know somebody who can help me out.
Okay, I'm just
In the
saying.
back of my head, I'm gonna be like,
I
"Hey,
can.
remember when you said that we might be able to do something?" And I was like, "Oh no."
Because
you
I
feel a thumbs up in the back of your head.
Yeah.
because I can do it, Norin.
No, Savior. I would rather you be able to do more shit to keep us actually just actively alive.
Okay.
Because being dead with another arm would be nice, but being alive would be better.
All
just
right.
in general.
Fair enough. All right, and then I start heading towards the temple district.
Okay, Tell me how you're trying to get there. Are you going to take main thoroughfares? Are you taking alleyways? Are you being sneaky? Are you walking out in the open? What's the deal?
I myself am being sneaky. I don't. Where?
Carter has not been here before, so he has no idea what's going on. He's just following.
Carter has been here, but only for like 2 days.
Well, yeah, but he doesn't. So he doesn't know the place.
You know a bit of Asmodin. That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like we went Gateway Asmodin.
I guess should we stick to the alleys?
Yeah, I think that's probably the best idea.
I think it'd be stupid to be walking out in the.
Yeah, running out in the middle of everything seems like a terrible choice.
I mean, normally I'm all for stupid, but.
All right, let's do it. So we're gonna go stealth through the alleys as much as we can.
All right. Well, if we're doing
We don't
that,
even need to go like we don't even need to go slow. We can go full speed, just, like not running, but
yeah, but stealthily,
reasonable, and just make sure we're taking back ways that are not going to leave patrol.
Game mechanics wise, stealth means half speed. So
that's what I mean. Like we don't need to be super stealthy about this. We can just go normal, but make sure that we're off the main thoroughfare. They're not going to come every single time.
Okay. I don't know how to do it gameplay wise, but I want to go the fastest I can go that still gives me like I can do perception every once in a while to make sure that okay.
Yep. You're cutting across streets. You're staying off of main thoroughfares. You're sticking to alleys and stuff, and you know the city well enough to pretty much do that at this point, Zarn.
Yes, this is my town.
Yeah, at this point it kind of is. Okay. So you guys are walking, and at this point, it's sunset distinctly. Right, you're getting that sort of orange-purple over like the western wall of the city. It'd be if you were in the mental state to appreciate it, you would say it was beautiful. As you guys make your way northwards towards Temple Square, suddenly, in sort of just above you in the distance, and you see this, you can't really miss it. Suddenly there's this just beacon of light emanating like a column, basically emanating in the distance, still in the city, with sort of northeastern direction, north mostly, some way to the east. And then you hear a voice booming, clearly magically altered or otherwise increased, basically. Citizens of Corellendil, I am Sub-Commander Quir of the Dassarai Nation. You either already are or soon will be under the control of the Dassarai. And for the immediate time, me. We, the Dassarai, seek to right the wrongs of the past, to bring true justice and equality to this continent, to these lands. As I speak, all major cities on this continent have received a contingent of the Dassarai army. All major cities on this continent will be under Dassarai control within weeks. Come peacefully, convince the Keeper and your leaders to do so, and no harm will come to you. In time, we will institute a true democratic system. One in which all citizens are treated equally, where everyone has an equal chance for advancement and success, regardless of background.
Is there a way to inside a voice?
Do you want to try to get a view of who's speaking?
Yeah, I kind of do.
You can maybe try to climb on some roofs and see if you can get a view of this person, or Carter and Norin, don't forget you have your birds.
Yeah, I'm just gonna offer to. I could just like dimension door us both up to a roof if you want to check.
If you don't mind, yeah.
Yeah, cool. I'll poke him with the severed arm and bam us both up to the roof.
Can Carter try climbing one? Climbing up to a roof?
Make an athletics check.
As I exit his dimension door, I go, yes.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
I was
so
kind of hoping.
you're just sort of bamfing to the tallest rooftop you can find, Norrin.
Yeah.
I was
Okay.
kind of hoping for acrobatics.
So you guys get up there, and
500-footest rooftop.
none of them are 500 feet tall.
That's good.
That would be like 25 stories, and this isn't
That
a
would be a
medieval
skyscraper.
climb. Yeah, that would be very tall. Yeah, you managed to clamber your way up a building, Carter.
Awesome.
You're frantic typing.
Yeah.
And Bree's like, okay. The other two of you, so the three of you that are up on roofs now, this person is quite a ways away, but you can see a figure in the middle of this this column. And actually, as you look at it, your vision seems to clarify somehow, and you think this might be part of a magical effect. Because despite how far away it is, you can see this person's features quite clearly. They are very tall. There are tiefling features. You can see horns, and you think you see a tail, though it's coiled tightly around the waist of this individual. And the horns are sort of flat along the ridges of the head. No hair and gray skin. This individual, very tall, much taller than the average tiefling or humanoid. And there's strength, clearly, but you gather from the posture that this individual is lithe and ready for action at any time, basically.
Okay.
They wear dark clothing, leathers. You see a hood that is not pulled over the top. Sub-Commander Quir, Q-U-I-R.
Q-U-I-R. Awesome, thank you.
And you see one facial marking like a Goliath's from the center of the forehead down one side of the nose and across the cheek. He keeps speaking, discussing basically saying, surrender. The sooner you do, the less harm will come to you. This will be simpler. Basically, once peace is achieved and there is no further resistance, that they will transition to a democratic system, etc.
Can I try the insight?
Yeah, roll insight.
God damn it.
So far as you can tell, this person believes what they are saying and is telling the truth.
Okay.
You do get the impression. I mean, it's a little tough. You get the features, you get the voice. This does seem to be rehearsed.
Yeah.
Right. Like this is a practice speech. He's clearly not talking off the cuff.
So same as the first guy, like the rhetoric's there, but like he's still.
This is more than even just rhetoric. This is literally like he practiced this in the bathroom mirror.
Okay.
Like.
That's kind of what I was expecting.
Yeah.
All right. Well, one thing I'd like to do is I'm gonna burn a 3rd level and both my 4th levels, and I'm gonna send messages to Garrick. My God, what's the Draconics lady's?
Oh, Aralax.
Aralax and Cinder in Moriand. All saying the same thing. Like, there's Tiefling uprising. Be careful. The Dutari.
What would be considered major
Datarai.
cities?
Datarai, sorry. Datarai.
I'm assuming probably
You get a response.
Moriand.
You get a response from Garrick immediately, and he says, "Oh shit!
That's
Nothing
correct.
here, but we'll keep our eyes open."
Keep both eyes open.
But
Not at all involved.
it takes a little bit. It takes a little longer to get a
Yeah,
response back from Arilax, and she says, "Yeah, we're aware here. We're holed up, at least a lot of us, in the barracks."
The fuck?
And then from Cinder, you just get, "No shit, Sherlock."
Still a bit dicey. All right.
Wow.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine. I earned that. I'm yeah. Classic Cinder.
Yeah,
God damn, how are they so
Tra-
fucking
Tra-
well organized?
Tracy, I thought that too.
That's what
I
it
thought
was
that
a
too.
reference to.
Fuck.
And at this point, we'll go ahead and cut the session.
God damn it.
Good, I'm fucking tired.
Yeah.
I was not expecting a tiefling uprising.
Well, I was tired until just then.
I feel like this is a reoccurring thing for you though, Mike. You always get tired, you play D&D, and then you're just hyped.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Also, yay for me making it on time.
Yay!
I don't think I would have missed much.
No.
Like I may have missed like
Fair.
half of the tree fight.
No, you wouldn't miss any story things, I don't think.
No, not even a little bit.
Yep. And so
All
no
right.
session next week, because I won't be able to DM. But we'll be back in 2 weeks.
We will.
Yeah.
We're gonna say, do your goodbyes, everybody.
Goodbye!
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.